Hey guys, it's Cat Angel with a Friday night edition to Paranormal Pillow Talk. I moved this to a 10 o'clock spot because I had a whole bunch of stuff that I needed to get done. I had everything kind of set up and trigger objects and all that, but I needed to get some other things done. And then I kind of had to take a shower and try to beautify myself. Although I'm not doing that. Yeah, if you listen to certain people from the UK, I'm just a fat blah blah blah. But that's another show. Anyway, everything is ready to go, and tonight we are absolutely going to get back to enjoying ourselves, because most of you guys know when there's a rant video or there's something that needs to be brought to light, after we do it, we move on and we go back to what we love. And that's what I'm going to do. So it isn't a consistent drama, anything here. It's real life. And you guys know that I'm the person that will bring you the truth. Now, people may not like the truth. It may make them uncomfortable. They may want to be like, I don't want to hear about that. But that is a little bit what I'm known for. And in many circles, respected for. I'm real. I'm authentic. And people know that whether you love me or hate me, if you come and you listen and you do it with an open mind, you will probably find out that what I'm saying is true. Some people wait until after and come back and go, wow, I really feel bad for not listening to you. So either way, I love each and every one of you that come and invest your time with me. So I wanted to give you a jam-packed full special show tonight. So I want to start with some shout outs, and so let's do that. All right, let's see who's here tonight. Okay, we have Andrew Cox, Tammy Francis, Irish Stevo, hello. Albert in the house, hello. Order of magnitude, I most love you. I am so sorry for said asshole who attacked you, but we'll be discussing that. You never know, it could be discussed later in the show, but in the meantime, we're going to go into the show. Thank you for stopping by. Hello, Brooke Bass, Emmy's Mummy, Charmy Vapes, Lori Starr, Gypsy Woman, Dreama, Southern Paranormal Wayne, Bloody Mary, who has her wrench back. I know Starry Night was in there. Sarah Farnham, Brandon Time Lord, Mama Bear, Dave Harding, Sylvia Sparks, hello, LJM Paranormal. Let's see who else we have. Chat's moving super fast, so I'm gonna scroll up here. Shannon Campbell, H. Baker, Beth McHugh, Choctaw Girl, hello sweetheart, always happy to see you. BPG Trick, Brian, one of my longtime viewers, always happy to see you. I think I said Tammy Francis. If I just say your name twice, then it'll be like, oh, ditto, she said it twice. Okay, the red hair is sexy. Well, thank you. I re-upped my red hair, which means it is staying. Yes, I had to do touch-up and added a little dimensional color to it. And so, yeah, and since the last time, you haven't seen me with my hair down. I don't know if you guys can tell, but normally my hair goes like down to my thigh or my knee. but I cut off like 7 inches. And it, oh my God, it feels so much lighter. And it takes like not a very long to get all the tangles out. So I'm digging it. Shazzy D. I want to say something. I did see Shazzy D, didn't I? Either that or I'm psychic and she's going to come in. Shazzy D, if you are in there, and there you are. Yeah, you are. Shazzy D. Okay. I want to apologize to you personally, and anybody else who got inadvertently blocked. Okay. It's been a little bit crazy, to say the least, with this whole spirit encounter, Chris Moon Power, whatever the name, the psychotic person is. And okay, like people call his wife or girlfriend or wife Shaz. So when I saw that last week, I thought, oh crap. And I said, bye. Well, it was just a coincidence. So Shazzy was like, I never say anything. I always watch. I'm a fan of the show. And then the first time I type in, you're like, bye. So I'm so sorry. If you guys ever do get blocked, you can always inbox me someplace or get a hold of somebody, Amanda, Wayne, LJM, any of our mods. And if you feel you have accidentally or inadvertently been blocked, I will take care of it. Now, I do see a few people in chat that I know. I don't actually know if they were shit talking. I would have to actually go back, look at my screenshots. But I'm going to give everyone a fair shake tonight. I apologize to Pearl Coat. I was telling my friend Amanda that I said Pandora's box, and it began with a P. And so, yeah, that was an accident. So, Pearl, welcome to the show. And honestly, guys, I'd be lying if I said I didn't care if you were supporting that piece of Euro trash. Not that you European people are Euro trash, just him. So, I completely apologize. You guys, sometimes also we get to moving pretty quick, and sometimes it just happens by accident. Sarah Farnham, yes, I want to let you guys know that on Sarah Farnham's channel tomorrow, there is going to be a very in-depth thing about this particular topic, and I would love for, unless it's on LJM's channel, but I think it's on Sarah's. And so I want you guys to tune in tomorrow. I will be there in chat. And I think that you're going to hear and see a lot of things that you didn't know about. Okay. So tomorrow night, I hope you guys all will come and support me and support all of our friends. We have had some people that have been getting things from Mr. Powers with satanic links to videos. I've had one of my members, Dreama, who really feels like she was spell casted. She was very ill. I had to do some healing and protective magic. The thing that a lot of people do is when things like this happen, they will go and look at our chat, and then they will go and bully people. They will find weak people. And I don't mean that, Dreama, you're weak. You know what I mean? You wear your heart on your sleeve, and they threaten. And one of the things I want to express to you is that a lot of times, and this goes with Steve Huff, this goes with Doll Mafia, all of it, one of their scare tactics, which is why I call them the Doll Mafia, is to use the tactic of, I keep pulling that out of my ear. Let me try this again, because you guys, if I can't hair flip, then my world is not, all is not right with the world. So they will use scare tactics. I want you guys to know that I'm going to do some protective things for everyone as a collective. But if you have gotten any threats of any kind from Angela Hulaquin, or whatever her name is, Angela Stone, from Mr. Powers, anything, I need you to let me know. I will do something for you free of charge, completely. Okay. I want to protect you guys. I love you guys. And I don't want anything to happen to you because you support me. So, Teresa, I don't know. They love to call me fat and ugly. And they call me the T word that ends in the T and the C word that ends in the T. So, I don't know if in the UK it's super popular to call women that, but it's super low classy and whatever. So, anyway. Hey, Jennifer Ann. Let me see. I know that there's a lot of other people. I think I said Diane Hilbert. Sisters Wood, I love you. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I totally do. Wicked Jen. I think I said Mama Bear. Okay. Anyway, if I didn't get your name, type in chat. And as I look up and if I see your name, then I will give you a shout out. So if I missed you and you want a shout out, let me know. Necron X, hello and welcome to the show. I'm not sure if I remember seeing you in our chat before. We love having new members. If you enjoy the show, please don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up and share with your friends. I love doing these shows. I love connecting people to their loved ones. I love doing paranormal experiments. Everything is live, real, and 100% authentic. So if you like it, please don't forget to thumbs up. All right? No. Andrew Cox, I think I said your name. And let's see, Sedgwick, somebody, I think there's somebody here named Sedgwick. Welcome, Sedgwick. LT Goes Paranormal. I love you too. LT always surrounds all of us truth seekers with protections. So LT, if you ever need his, help, he is always willing to do that. And I know that he has my back and you guys' back. And so seriously, we have an awesome group of people. And Jennifer Ann, I love my chub. You know what? So I'm not a stick figure, whatever. As long as Wayne likes it, I guess, you know what? That's all that matters. If my best friend doesn't think I'm fat, then you know what? It's all good for me. So this is probably going to be a carry on Scotty. Yes. Get that troll, Sarah. Oh, Sisters Wood, you're sweet. Do you know what? Hey, Southern Charm Paranormal. You know what? I'm hanging in there. To Ricky and all of you guys, I'm loving your fireside things. And it's really cool because I have, of course, I'm in Texas and I live in a huge apartment complex. But out on my balcony that overlooks the lake, I have this fire pit that was made for me. I'd ordered it and then I didn't get to do it last year because every time I wanted to do it, it was rainy or windy or whatever. And I didn't get to do my fire ITC. So it's really cool because it has a Texas brand thing on it and it's really cool. So I don't know if we'll do fire ITC tonight. I've got to check on the weather and the wind and all that because I don't want to catch anything on fire. But we may actually, we may end up doing that. I don't know. It could be a long night. You never know around here. So if you got no booty, I ain't on duty. That's greatness. Okay. That was funny. Okay. So, yes, Southern Charm Paranormal Investigations. If you guys have not seen their show, they are from Florida. and they do all kinds of cool investigations, and they post them up. And I was watching one of y'all's videos, Ricky, it might have even been this morning. It was someplace, and you were getting like this amazing, I don't know if it was flashlight or if you had a REM pod in the background, and you were asking the spirits to turn it like a certain color. Anyway, it was totally fascinating. Some amazing annotations. They put a lot of work into their videos, and I am loving having them on the live stream circuit, so to speak, because they bring a whole new dimension to live streaming. And contrary to what you might hear from other people, actually love seeing new people live streaming. We always want to love and support our other live streamers, because I personally, by the way, guys, Ricky, y'all, I like being able to sit back and watch someone's show rather than actually be on it. So it's really nice for me to kick back and enjoy y'all's shows. So I want you to know that I completely appreciate what you do. I love that you use spirit boxes and everything. So that's my shout out for Southern Charm Paranormal. Hopefully one day we'll do a co-live stream with those guys, and we'll all be able to do a hangout and have fun. So Faye-Ann, hello, welcome to the show. And yeah, you guys are some of my most favorite people to hang out with. That's why I do this. So order of magnitude, I'm seeing Truth Seekers live 10 a.m. Saturday UK, only for a half hour tomorrow. Order of magnitude, depending on how late we live stream, I will, if I am actually awake and out of bed, I will be there. And so yeah, so I know I'm always like chitty chatting, and everyone's like, you know, get to the thing. Hey, Glenn Miller, shout out to North Nottingham Paranormal Investigators, my favorite co-partner in the Huff drama at 11. I love North Nottingham. So yeah, welcome. So let me tell you a little bit about tonight's show. I didn't know. I was kind of like, okay, what am I going to do? Hey, Penny Walton. And I thought it would be nice to do something very interesting that was historical, that had a very paranormal twist to it, and I will explain. Now, I have been hearing about the Padre Pio being a Catholic, being raised Catholic. You hear the story of little Teresa. You hear stories about a lot of the patron saints and Mother Teresa and everything. And these stories are amazing. And so this particular story struck me as one that I wanted to share with you guys. And I was talking to our beautiful friend, and my beautiful friend, Vintage to Vixen, which is Michelle. And we had always talked about doing some of these very cool shows about religion. This isn't a religious thing. It does have a paranormal twist. But and just to let you guys know, Michelle is doing great. Michelle has made a choice due to some very strong spiritual activity that has been happening in and around her home, to make a choice to step away from the paranormal. You guys will see Michelle and I probably doing some makeup videos on my makeup channel and some other things like that. But absolutely, you will not be seeing Michelle in the chats. And I think her Facebook is still temporarily shut down. I know that people love Michelle. I love Michelle. I'll be seeing Michelle in person again, but just respect-wise, don't inundate her on Google Plus, because it's a really hard decision for her to do, but it is what is best for her and for her family. And sometimes as empaths and people with spiritual gifts, sometimes things can get very scary, as you guys know. And so sometimes people make the choice to step away. Okay, let me, where would that message be, Wayne? So you need to talk to me, Wayne. If you can Google, or I don't think you sent anything to my phone. So hold on, guys. Give me just a second. Now, okay, a lot of what I've got going on tonight is I'm doing a mixture, okay? And you guys cannot see. You know what? Hold on. Let me take this phone call real quick, because this is apparently very important. So give me 1 second, all right? Hello? Mm-hmm. Okay. I do want to mention one thing to you guys, and this is very important. If you support and I have to pause and stop this, because this is pretty important, and this is if you support in particular spirit encounters and Chris Power, when you see the screenshots tomorrow night and you see what they've said and what they've threatened to do to me personally and to many of your other friends, if you are openly promoting and pointing traffic to their channel, you will absolutely, there will be a disengagement between myself, Southern Angels Paranormal, and you. We do not support frauds and fakes and people who bully, demean, and belittle women. If what I've just gotten news of, if there is a particular video that apparently I need to see, if that is the case, then I will make a public announcement about that tomorrow night. I will not support somebody who is saying and doing the things that he did, vile things. And when you guys see it, a lot of you have, when you see it, you need to be careful who you promote, because by associating with that, you are saying that you're cool with it. All right. So I'm sorry that I had to that I had to stop again and talk about this, but okay, order of magnitude was threatened by Spirit Encounters, Chris Power, Mark Davies, who also is Spirit, what the hell is the name? Spirit Quest. Okay, that is Mark Davies. Calling me a cat fat twat and saying that I'm going to be hacked by somebody on torrent, and the other threats that were given. Again, you support them, what have you, we will have to part ways. And when you see that evidence, you make your decision. But yes, of course you're guilty by association. And nobody, and I mean nobody, that supports that is going to be welcome anywhere near my circles. And I know for a fact that most of you guys also feel the same way. Sick, sick, sick. Hello, Death Maiden. Yeah. And again, I appreciate the heads up. And tomorrow night, you'll see more on that. So, back to the show. Okay. All right. Thank you very much for that update to my person on the phone. And I will resume my show now. Thank you so much. Hello. Okay, sweetie. I'll see you in chat. All right. Bye. Okay. And continuing on, the fact that we're not even rolling into like a whole thing is probably a miracle. So, yeah, not good, not good, not good. Hello, Maj6661. And again, and if you have issue with what I've just said, then this probably might not be the show for you. But tonight we are going to do, hey, Callie, hello and welcome. All right. The thing that I want to try tonight, down here, which you cannot see because this camera cannot view down this far, but I can move it so that you guys can kind of see a little bit closer. Yeah, you guys go look at Wayne's thing. We will post a link to the video that apparently needs to be watched. Michael D. Wild, hello. Yes. And I have a shit ton of screenshots to go through because I've been sent about 5,000 of them. And if you were shit talking me or whatever, needless to say, you wouldn't be welcome at my stuff. I mean, if you hate me and whatever, then there's no reason to come. But anyway, hey, Cheryl Blue. So, the topic for tonight is going to take a mixture of, and there's some stuff over here, which let me see if I can, and I am going to use Poltercom. I have everything all nice and charged up there. Let's see if I can turn the camera angle a little bit and show you guys what's over here. Okay, over there, okay, that doll right there with the white hat is one of the dolls that came with the haunted trunk items, right? And then on top of this is a really beautiful hand that is a prayer that has a cross. And this has my beautiful rosary beads that my friend Vintage Vixen gave me that she got in Colorado. So I wanted to include that as a trigger object. But the most important thing, the one that you can't see, and when I switch into the night vision mode, so to speak, I will, by the way, not be redhead anymore. I will be blonde again. So when I turn it off, it's the weirdest thing. All of a sudden I go blonde. But then you'll be able to see this object. Now, what this is some of the items in here are from the late 1800s. The rest of it is a Catholic last rites box, a sick box. So if you're not familiar with the last rites, when Catholics go and they give last rites when somebody is expected to pass away, Bookie, it's okay. It's Mama. She doesn't usually bark unless there's like something, yeah, interesting. So it has everything that was given to do the last rites. It's one of my religious artifacts. So I thought, okay, this topic really, this is perfect to have. Then we have some of the items from the haunted trunk. And then, of course, we have the haunted trunk over here. And inside the lower level are all of the things from the haunted trunk. And I wanted to see if the mixture of the two created any paranormal activity. I'm also going to do some spirit boxing over there I've got the mirror over here, and we're going to see if we get anything with that. I'm going to place the camera on the floor. I'm going to put some things in front of the mirror, and I'm going to see if we can get any images from that. I do also, at some point in the show tonight, want to do a couple readings for you guys. I do have the SLS camera charged up. Yes. Subby girl, hello, welcome to the show. In this box right here, if you guys know, I'll turn it on, you'll see it light up, is my Poltercom number 5. And then I've got my 12150 over here because I want to use some of my radio shots. I've got my 2125, and we'll do some different spirit boxing. It's always good when I can kind of step away for a second out of camera view and do some cool spirit boxing, or I'll invite Wayne on, and then he can kind of take over a segment, because I do get really tired sometimes depending on yeah, the dolls can really creep people out. I know. So it's like, don't look. But I made some notes about this particular topic that we're talking about tonight, because the specific dates I always think are historically important, but I cannot memorize all of them. So I've, of course, got my little PowerPoints and things like that, because that's who I am, kind of like having crib notes and stuff. So, but it's a very cool story. And Unknown Origins sent me a message that was really cool. If you look at the show invite on Google Plus, his family has been to where Saint Padre Pio actually lived, from the community that he was born in. And somebody in his family also met Padre Pio, and there had some very interesting things occur. So I thought that was really, really cool. So anyway, more about that. Now, not in a sacrilegious kind of way, but let's face it, I'm doing spirit communication. So what we're going to look for is some of the names or some of the things that are corroborating evidence across the board from the other side. When we turn on the spirit box, or when we turn on the SLS or the Ovilus or anything like that, if we get things through several different avenues and they're all similar, then that has to point to some intelligence and some interesting communication. So, hello, Vanessa Paul. That's why when I do these historical things or things on Civil War and everything, I like to do that and teach you guys something, and then incorporate the spirit tools. So I think it's kind of interesting. It's all a matter of experiments and respecting the spirits. So that's what we do. So let me go ahead and tell you a little bit about Saint Padre Pio. All right. He has been referred to as the greatest mystic of this entire century. All right. And I'll explain why. And I think that you will understand a little bit more about why they called him a mystic, and and another reason I wanted to do this was to explain to you guys that even within one of the most Christian organizations, such as Catholicism, that if you can have somebody who did the things that he did and it happened to him, well, you know, a lot of people say, oh, we're comforting with the devil or what have you. And you know what? That's not the case, in my opinion. So, Padre Pio was born in, let's see here, 1887. And he passed away. You have no idea how many notes. You'd think I was back in school. 1887 to 1968 was when he passed away. And that's a pretty good ripe old age. And considering how ill he was throughout his life, it's amazing that he lived that long. So let's talk about a little about where he came from. His family, his parents were not particularly religious. They were not practicing Catholics. They were not like churchgoers. This was not something that he, as a child, was exposed to. But at the age of 5, he began to have conversations with 2 things. One, with lighted spirits, angels, God, religious interceptions. But he also battled with, and he'd said this, straight up with the devil. Okay, he battled Satan. It is not uncommon for people who are spiritual and Christians to have this good versus evil thing going on. So just because you are a enlightened and spiritual practicing Christian or Catholic or Baptist or whatever you are, does not mean that the only spirits that you're prone to hear are going to be good ones. There are going to be battles of evil and battles of darkness. It's one of those things that with good there is bad, with dark there is light, with good there is evil. Okay, and he struggled with this throughout his life. And when he became a priest, by the age of 5, he already knew that he was going to dedicate his life to the church, and he was going to become a priest. And he began having these discussions in these times where he was truly tortured by Satan, and battled it on a regular basis. I'm trying to think of the best way to timeline this for you. Okay, he was born in 1887. He started having visions when he was 5. When he was 25 years old, that is when he entered when he became a priest. His family came from very humble beginnings. They lived in a very small house in this village where he came from. And his first experience was with the devil, with Satan. But his first spiritual vision, as far as holy, was the vision of the Sacred Heart. As time grew on, he began to feel pain in his, right here in the palm of the hand, and in his torso and his feet. And as a practicing priest, he knew that some of these symptoms or signs were very likely going to lead, I think prophetically, he also knew or was shown what was going to happen, but he started to experience the pain where Jesus was crucified on the cross. And there are other people who have experienced the stigmata, all right, which basically means that wounds appear in those areas, open flesh wounds that bleed, but they never fester, they never become infected, but they also do not heal. There are amazing photos and documentation of this. And the medical profession kept impeccable records of this. People who saw him and listened to him preach saw it. His followers, doctors, photographs, all of it. It's all documented. If you go look up Father Padre Pio in the stigmata, you will see the photographs. And they, I will warn you, are very graphic. And he eventually got all 5 wounds: hands, feet, torso, crown. One of the other interesting things is that he, at one point later in life, began to experience scourging. Okay, so he would feel the pain of what they did to Jesus with the metal spikes, and it's like even hard for me to talk about, because it's if you haven't seen like the Passion of the Christ or the Last Walk of Jesus, whether you're a believer in that or not, it's pretty profound and painful and hard to watch. So if you can imagine having to feel that pain and endure that for your entire life, that would be pretty profound. At one point, he prayed to God to please for it not to be shown, so that he didn't have to show people for the embarrassment, that he would gladly endure the pain of the stigmata, and he would stay strong in his faith. But it was, I guess you could say, it was a hard cross to bear, quite literally. But of course, that didn't happen. It was meant to happen the way that it happened. All right. So one of the things that was interesting about him as well is he was very sickly as a child and throughout his life. It was said that he would run fever so high that it would actually break the thermometer, and the mercury, it would just break it. And I happened to look up, and yes, order of magnitude, I do remember that. I do remember that movie. So he started to get quite a lot of attention for the stigmatas. So the friars at one point sent him back from where he was, back to the village he had grown up in. And he was told that he could no longer preach a sermon, that he could no longer correspond written, and that he could no longer take confessions from people to give them absolution for their sins. And he lived at that point a very humble and secluded life for quite a long time. And when he experienced the pain in his hands, it was 1910. And he had written to his superiors and told them about it. And they basically at first denounced that anything was going on, and that was kind of a hard pill to swallow, I'm sure, because then you have the stigma of not being validated. Okay. This man, this holy man, he saw visions of things that would happen to people. He was able to tell people that things that would happen to them, much like I do. He would tell them, this family member is going to pass away. He would tell them of miracles that would happen where their loved one would get better. He was able to tell people of things that there is no way that he could have known. So he was very much a psychic, and a mystic. And I find that part to be pretty fascinating, because really you, especially back then, were not supposed to indulge in that. So all of these supernatural things happened around him, and they couldn't explain it. And he was, I'm sure, thought to be evil or a witch or what have you. And it's quite the opposite, because Pope John Paul II, in the 1920s, canonized him as a saint. So what does that tell you? The greatest mystic of our times, which is what he's compared to as being, prophesized, healed, had the stigmata. I mean, how paranormal would that be, right? If you saw that, and they were not self-inflicted wounds. And again, they didn't heal and they didn't become infected, but it's not like they just went away. So he was very much a medium. He spent many, many, many years in seclusion, praying and talking about and keeping his own written diaries about the things that he saw. There was one thing in particular where this woman came to him, and she was wanting confession and absolution when he was then permitted to do that again. And he told her to go home and look into the well at home. And she went home, and this is much like mirror divining, scrying, which is exactly what that is. And she was told to go look. And when she looked in there, she saw the reflection of a son that she had aborted. And she came back to him wanting absolution for her sins, and she was subsequently given that. There was another, I'm just going to go over some of the interesting things in cases, and then we'll go on to the spirit communication. Okay. There was a man named Joe Greco, and he had a dream about, he'd never met Padre Pio, Father Pio, and he had a dream of him coming to him and telling him that his father, who was very ill and was going to have an operation, was going to survive and he was going to be healed. And it came to pass that this is exactly what happened. So Joe, and I may be pronouncing it wrong, but I think it's Greco. He traveled to meet Father Pio. And when he approached him, he said, "It was you. It was you." And Father Pio said, "In your dream." And he had not told him anything about it. So he said, "Your father is well and healed." And this blew this man away because he had never met him. And here he approaches him and he basically, I guess read his mind, what have you. And it was a pretty amazing thing that when that happened. And then when he was taking confession from this man, he had done his confession, and then Father said, "You're forgetting something." And he was like, "No, not consciously forgetting anything." And then Father Pio said, "What about," and he was talking about this woman that he had met in this garden, and there was something sinful that happened. And then I don't know exactly what it was. But as soon as he mentioned the girl in the garden, he was like, "Oh, my Lord, I am so sorry. I didn't leave that out on purpose." And Father Pio, said, "You've been carrying this guilt around for a huge part of your life." And so that was another thing that he needed to confess. And then the other thing he said, he goes, "Wait, you're still not done." And he said, No, Father, I really, there isn't anything else that I need to confess." And he said, "No, it's not a confession. It's what's in your pocket." And so the man had something in his pocket, and it was a rosary, I believe. And he took it out and he blessed it. So he knew everything about this man and this vision and about his past and what he had not confessed. He was known to, when people would come to confess and they wanted absolution from him, he turned some people away and wouldn't accept their confession because there were things that he knew that they were holding back. And if you're Catholic, you know that when you go to confession, you are to confess all of your sins, your mortal sins, your what have you. And I've often laughed and said, I can never go back to confession because I'd be there for the rest of my life. I might fling open that door and catch flames. Okay. Not that I try to be a sinner, but clearly what I do might be considered that. So anyway, so there were many people that he turned away. So he spent 50 years in extreme pain. He experienced this weekly scourging. Some of his I guess night clothes, that they used to wear back in the day, the long ones that go down to the floor. They still have one of them in Rome, and there is blood all over it, all over this garment. And he didn't have, other than, where the hands and the side and stuff are. And there was no explanation as to how the blood got there, other than the fact that when he would experience, hey, Samantha Aldridge, thank you for coming and listening. And Monica Daniels, hey, I just happened to look up and saw you guys' names. So can you imagine how horrible that would be to continually experience all of the symptoms and all of everything of the same things that Jesus went through, and that torture, and still devote yourself to your your religion and your faith. At one point, he had cancer. He was diagnosed with cancer. It was very bad. And I want to say within 2 days, don't hold me to that, could be 2 months. It was a very short period of time. And two treatments. And he was miraculously healed. No more cancer. So he was not only able to heal other people, but he was able to heal himself. All of these things are pretty amazing. And he was granted something that they called, and you can look this up for yourself on Google. He was granted the gifts, what they call the gifts of spirit. Some of those were discernment, prophecy, conversion, language, perfume, healing, and provocation. Now, the interesting thing about the languages is that he was said to have spoken many foreign languages, none of which he was taught. He would talk to people in France, in theirs, in Italian, and he didn't, before he had known any English, there was somebody that came to him and he spoke to them in all English. So he was able to speak all of these languages that he was never taught. So that was pretty cool. That was one of the interesting facts that I thought that you guys would enjoy. There are also a lot of people that he actually did hands-on healing, and I'm sure that all of these things considered are part of the reasons that the Catholic Church and Pope John Paul II made him a saint. During time of war, he was noted as helping people with the soldiers that were fighting in the war, and he was able to tell them where they were on the battlefield, if they were okay, what kind of things had happened to them. And then lo and behold, when their loved one got back, that was exactly what had happened. So he had all of these gifts, and a lot of these, and I'm not, please do not, when I say this for anyone else too, I am not like this holy person that has any special powers. But when I died and I came back, and I had the ability to do certain things, laying hands on and doing what I call energy work in healing. I did that for a very long time. I don't mean healing people of cancer, things like that, but as some pretty other serious physical ailments. And I don't know if when you have a near-death experience and you come back, if, I think it's different for different people, but I definitely came back with abilities that I didn't have before. So when people, talk about things being evil that we do in the paranormal, I would only have to point them to this one particular case to say, well, okay, what's your explanation for this? So it's a good arguing point, okay? If you come across someone who is throwing things out there like that, you can say, well, okay, what about Saint, Padre Pio? What about this case? And you will be educated on this really cool topic. So, and he did fight with God and moreover with Satan. So in this particular time, he would be diagnosed as schizophrenic, I'm sure, and put on medication and locked away. So anyway, that, by the way, you guys, if y'all haven't noticed in all of the chats, this happy birthday thing is a thing. where I don't know, I've seen it on everyone's chats. Happy birthday, so and so. Yeah, it's like I don't even know whose birthday it actually is anymore. So thanks, guys. Y'all are killing me. I'll look up and it's like everyone's birthday. Happy birthday to everybody. So, and one other thing that was kind of interesting is he had the ability to be what is called bilocation, where he could be in two places at once, where there were people that saw him here, and then there were other people that witnessed and saw him here. So all of those things would be considered, pretty on mine. That would be paranormal. That would definitely be paranormal. So, not all of us, and including you guys, who have spiritual gifts and you have the gift of prophecy, or you do speak with the other side. This is an example of a very saintly man who did the same thing, who healed, who had visions, who read people's minds, who experienced stigmata, all of these things, and yet he was made a saint. So I thought that would be a pretty cool, interesting story to share with you guys. So that's your little history lesson for the night, and also an arguing point for you when you come across people who want to throw stones and things like that. So, I think it's pretty cool, and it definitely made me like go, yeah, that there are instances of regular, ordinary people, because he was only the age 5 when it started, and not from a religious family, that there are people who have been given the gift of prophecy and the gifts, other spiritual gifts, that do not make us people that are worshiping the devil in any way, or that we're going to go to hell for embracing our spiritual gifts. So I hope that helps you guys to accept your own spiritual gifts, and to know that it is okay to embrace those spiritual gifts. This is just my opinion, and this is just one example, but there you go. So one thing that I thought we would do, and again, I have my trigger object here. I have several. And the other thing is it was said that his wounds smelled floral, which is kind of why I thought it would be. These are my rosary beads that are made out of rose petals that Michelle got me, and I thought it would be cool to place those out here, kind of as an offering, kind of out of respect. I have to turn the fan on because I'm having a hot flash. Surprised I haven't had one before now. So, I thought that having all these things might get us, not provocation in a bad way, okay, but trigger. All right. And I want to see what we're going to get through Spirit Box, and see what messages my spirit guides, guardian angels. I don't think that Padre Pio would probably just take time out from his busy schedule up there and talk to us. But you know what? You never know. So I thought it would be cool to see if we could get any evidence that correlates. So that's what we're going to do. Order of magnitude. Did you really just? I can't even. Oh God, my hair is super hot, which is why y'all, not hot in a hot way, I mean hot in a temperature way. It It's like having fur on all the time. So why don't we y'all quit poking Irish Steve-O. Behave. Poor Steve-O. It looks like y'all are picking on him. So let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the Ovilus, and I'm going to turn on the heat to light converter. See if we can, and it's really cold in here. I don't know if you guys can tell, okay, but that's really blue. All right. Now, do not, okay, I'll tell you some of the things. Do not test. Greg, we got coffin, fist, immersion, comfort. This is just bam, bam, bam. Stand, produce, and then it's like going pretty crazy. Like the minute I turned it on, and then it just stopped. So I'm going to keep this on so I can see kind of what we get. Europe, happy, yield, tense, missed, quarter, young, open, express, deceit, just, want, did, measure, emulate, sad, react, this thing, able, key, shadows, few, any, damn, this is like going, this thing, you guys, I don't know if you guys know, this thing doesn't usually just spit, 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 spit. So that's kind of intent, city, palace. That's just some of the words that are coming out of here. And then I'll go back and I'll look at the thing and see what comes out. So why don't we go ahead, just for the sake of getting into spirit box, malevolent. No, I'd rather not have 3. It's bringing up January in 3. Hang myself. Rose. Okay, that's interesting because of the rosary and the scent he put off. So Rose just came through on it. All right. So we're going to go to spirit box. All right. Now I'm going to switch my camera. You're going to see me go from redhead to blonde. Okay. And give me just a second because I've got to switch. You guys in the cabin, crap, I'm seeing in there. Y'all are bad. Okay. Dance party. Yeah, we're going to have a rave with the spirits on the SLS. Okay. And of course, you guys know I always wear my pajamas. It did say January in 3. Mm-hmm. Well, one of the things that Amanda said is that, and she'll type this in chat, that there is something that is relevant to the number 3 and January in relation to Padre Pio. So that's pretty cool. All right, you guys, you're not going to see me for a second. All right. Okay, guys, let's see if we have some. Okay, all right, let's see here. All right, let me see if you guys can. That's amazing. Hold on, I gotta go. I'm gonna go to the log. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna hold this up close, and you can see stigmata. Okay, stigmata. Now you cannot tell me that's not intelligent and relevant. That is badass. I just see, now I'm blonde. Holy shit. That's right. Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. Okay. So heaven, legend, soldier. Remember I talked about that shove, dig, child, pond, foreign, after. This is awesome. I love this craft. This is why I do this. Yeah, this is amazing. Yeah, and this is live, so kind of would be hard for me to take any of that. Let me move the microphone down so you can see. Hopefully, you can see. I love that. I love that. I love that. Okay. That. Badass. Badass. Love it. Dig it. I completely. Okay. So let's see. Now, let me show you guys a little bit up close what we have going on here. All right. I have right here, this is my Catholic last rites box. And this is an actual, last rites box. Soul, new moon, up, August, grace. Wow, this Ovilus is just blowing me away. That wow. Wow. Okay. I just can't even keep my eyes off the Ovilus. Holy again. Okay. Carry. Poverty. He came from poverty. Hold on. I'm just going to let you guys see this for a second. Can you continue to talk to us? Seller. Can you say that other word again that you said a minute ago? You can use this device. Oh, man. Top, above, Nana, few. I'm blown. That pew. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, I'm officially blown away. That's it. Yeah. Wow. Okay, let me see here. All right, let's do some spirit box. Okay, you guys see what that is. Now I'm gonna, right back here is the Poltercom. There's my little energy eye. There's the white light doll that came with this right here, the hand that you see that has the rosary. Oh my gosh, the Ovilus just said empath. Imagine that, right? And something about the color orange. You cannot really see the actual lights once we go into this version, but let me go ahead and can you not tell my eyes? Like, wow, I'm blown. I dig it. Unholy. Now I'm getting unholy. Maybe something within the things that that I have here maybe are not holy, which is why I've got like this combination of things. And clearly, I think it's working. I think it's actually working. All right. Oh my God! It just said abort. Okay, remember what I said about the lady who went and looked in the well and was able to see the vision of the child that she aborted? I'm sorry that this is just, I'm kind of having a hard time tearing myself away from the Ovilus because of what it's getting. I'm getting unholy again. Right? I clearly remember, communicate, ledge, hunting, February, wood, quarter, traverse, history, increase. Oh, wow. Pendant, pen, found. I can't wait to look back at these. Wow. 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 Now that's interesting that you said that, Callie. In one of the things that is interesting regarding my family is that my mother's godmother was a Carmelite nun. And if you don't know what those are, you can go and Google them. But she was a Carmelite nun, and she devoted her entire life to serving God in the Catholic Church. I also had quite a few family members that were priests and stuff. So it's kind of interesting, that Callie just said that, because there isn't any way that she would have known that. And I don't know if that is her who's here, but let's turn on. Oh, it's talking about Acacia, like the Acacia records on the Ovilus. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to put the camera back up there, and you guys are going to be able to see the spirit box and just know what is here as far as trigger objects go. And let's see what we get. Okay, please. Okay, here we go. All right, let me get back in my little cozy spot here. All right. Cellar, home, disease, big. Wow. All right, guys, are you guys ready for some spirit box? Like, because I'm totally ready. Wow. All right. So, for you guys who don't know, this is the Poltercom number 5, and it's a spirit box. And let's see what comes through. We have all of this that's come through. So I would imagine turning this on, we're going to get some interesting things. Another thing I have a Holy Bible, a really old one over here. We have the Civil War Bible. We have all kinds of a mixture. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the static meter, but I'm going to need to take it off of there because I don't want the eye in the sky to create any false positives. And you can't, I don't know how good you're going to be able to see it right there, but kind of look for it to light up. Okay. Okay, it's lighting up right now. And again, this is not EMF. This is a static meter. In the far right light is lit up. So, yes. All right, here we go. And the static meter just lit up 2 bars right there. Hello, spirits. We appreciate you using this to communicate. Hauntings. Okay, you guys see the static meter? It went from being lit up over here to the ones on the far right being lit up. Spirits, can you light some more of these up? Okay, thank you. Wow. Spirits, you can use this device here. You can talk into this, you can utilize this, and you can light up this meter here. Cat? Yes. Wow, that's just speeding up on its own. Let me add a little more reverb. Spirits, can you tell us the name of the person that we were speaking of tonight? Week? Pio. I swear that just said Pio. Angels or spirits, can you tell me what Father Pio was during his lifetime? Saint? I know that I'm not asking you to step away from the work you're doing on the other side, but Father Pio, if you could say something, could you give us a message from where you're at? Heart. How old were you when you got your first vision? 5? I heard it say 5. Thank you. And then I'm getting ghost on the Ovilus. To the angels or Father Pio, can you tell us the name of the things that appeared on your hands and feet? What the name of that is? Any message from you would be very much appreciated. Can you tell us what your actual first given name was? Thank you, Teresa. I was just looking at that and I was like, yeah, it does look like there's a star on my head. I need all the help I can get. Okay, is the static better? Spirits, I know you like to utilize energy, but could you? It's all gone? Wow. Okay. You can utilize this. If I touch this, does it help you with the communication at all? Doll? I thought I heard Merrick. Happy? Father Pio, I was asking before the static came through, is there anyone in chat that you might have a blessing for? What was creating this static? Good night, Pearl. Thanks for joining us. Is it easier for you to use this device or this device? Spirits? Yeah, LT, I heard Merrick. I swear I heard Merrick. Father Pio, can you tell us the name of which pope canonized you? What was his name? Father? Father who? Paul. Wow, they are going fast.
Right.
Okay, see, on delay, yeah, people are bothered. That thing is booking.
You're on the cold.
Can you tell us some of the names of the people in chat? Can you tell us their name? I know you can see it.
When? 3-3.
Yes, no evil is allowed tonight. What is the name of the spirit that's here protecting? Heal, I swear. Spirits, what is the name of the sister that is here? What is your name, sister?
Right.
Grace? Priest? I just heard priest. Spirits, I'm going to turn this spirit box off and I'm going to try another one just to try to use two different things. So I'm going to turn this off and turn the other one on. Could you say goodbye through this device? Man, I'm going to read you guys some of the words in a second that are still coming through this Ovilus like crazy. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab another spirit box because let's be real, we all love our 12150. Okay, so let's turn this on and see. My face look different, LT. I'll have to go back and look at that. It feels I will tell you, and you notice that static meter is not going off anymore, and it did in the beginning. So I can't wait to go back and review that actually. And yeah, the interesting thing, 33 is a Masonic number in my somebody got blocked for something.
Problem or this
All right, Spirit.
if you
Next thing you're Saturday. Too loud? What is the name of the person that we're speaking about today? Will you turn on more?
What? Tomorrow.
Is that volume better, you guys?
Correction.
What is the number that you guys keep stating through the other spirit box? What number? Is there anyone in chat that you want to step
do this. So, What is
the name of the sister that is here?
What's up with PR?
Father Pio, are you here with us?
Yeah.
What was your first name? How did you name it her? Hey, Jessica. Everybody is Spirit, can you say my name?
If I did,
What is my name?
I'll know.
I mean, yes, there's a fan. Yes, there's always a fan. Not always.
What's the center?
Spirit, Cheryl said she's her name is Sarah Sally. Can you see her? I've got this just barely turned up. It's interesting that you guys are hearing it that loud. Because now I can even hear it like with my ears. Are you guys messing with the actual volume? Peter just came through on the Ovilus, which is interesting, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Will explain soon came through on the Ovilus. You guys are going to have to say what you hear, because now I can't hear you. Secret on the Ovilus. Broken Halo? What? I'm sorry, the Ovilus is very
When? No, that one's not.
Spirits, what is my sister's name? I just heard it answer Sally. Mute the mic and turn it up. Okay. That's where that just said my Steve Huffman. Oh my God, you're gonna get whatever, dude. Go ahead, go. Okay, we should have some back now. Yeah, they are jacking this guy, making the audio go in and off and static. You know what, Sylvia? Yeah, it probably is. Because that's exactly how he talks. Who is this female spirit that keeps coming through? Oh, it just said on the Ovilus, Chris Evil. I'll show Hey, that spirits. Is there a cabin anywhere? Devil? I'm sure there's that over there. Okay, guys, I'm going to pause the spirit box. Spirits, can you say goodbye? I'll come in back in just a second. Whew. Now all of a sudden it got super quiet. Okay. I needed to, the energy was getting pretty overwhelming. So I'm going to and I'm going to switch the cameras again. All right, guys, I'll be right back. There goes the other camera. Man, that Ovilus is just interesting. All right, hold on, guys. Whoa, that was creepy. That was a creepy voice. Whew. Okay. All right. Now, let me take a little break. I think that I would like to hear, yeah, that's the Ovilus. Yes, I'm scared. Ravine. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to post pictures of the transcript of what this Ovilus said. But the thing that blew me away the most was the stigmata. Oh God, that was a sugar glider. They want their food. So you know what? I'm going to have to, I'm feeling like some pressure. Yeah, you know what? That halo doesn't look the same anymore. Okay. Government after candle. British. God, that thing is just. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to add. If you know what here's what I will do is does anybody? It's just about rapture. Okay, hold on. Oh gosh! Wow. All right. Yes, I'm going to. Does anybody else? Just curious what you guys have been feeling and stuff there. Hey Amanda Warner, does anybody else want to join in, hang out? I haven't done that in a while. If anybody else would like to join in chat and kind of have some of you guys that are in chat in the hangout, then anybody, hello. I can't hear you, but I think you.
I'm here.
Okay. Nope. Okay.
No, can't hear me.
I can hear you now.
Cool. Sexy red hair.
Yeah, I can't even. Man, what do you guys think about that? I mean, that the fact that said stigmata, I don't think I've ever seen it say stigmata ever on the Ovilus. And it's just going. Shepherd.
I gotta clean my lens.
Johnny. I don't know who Johnny is, but I've seen. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Okay. Where do I do that? Hold on. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Guys, let's see here.
Okay. Finish cleaning my lens. 1 second.
close. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm going to go post this in there. And you guys can, what did that say? July waters. Okay, hold on. Let me go. Okay, there you go, guys. If anybody wishes to join in, then, oh, where did it go? Where did my YouTube thing go? Where did it go? Where did my, wait.
It's in there. It's in the chat.
Okay, hold on.
Oh my Jesus.
I don't know. You just joined in.
I just saw the little puppy pop up down there.
Oh my Jesus. This is the first thing ever for me.
Who just
Oh,
joined?
wow.
We got Jessica,
Hey, it
Teresa.
works. Hi, guys. I look horrible.
I look terrible.
Oh, good. This is the first time my Hangouts ever worked.
See?
Ah. I'm a mess. Who's puppy?
Oh, hold on. I gotta find.
I look horrible.
That's me, Teresa.
Hey, Kat, you look beautiful.
I don't know how this works.
We.
What happened? Where'd I go?
Okay, hold on. Let me get into.
I look horrible.
Cat. You want me to run my SLS camera in the cat?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking because I need to. Yes.
Oops.
Let me join.
I couldn't get the light off.
Okay, guys. So who do we have? Everybody.
Somebody else just popped in.
Oops.
Who do we have?
It's Jessica.
We
Say-
have Anthony, Jessica,
Hey.
Teresa, and you and I.
Welcome,
I
guys.
am
Thank
super
you. This is great.
Okay. I'm going.
Who's that? Hey.
Yes. Hello. Wayne, I was wondering if you might grab EVP also, maybe?
Yeah, I got my box right over there. I'll grab it.
Man.
I got my settings. I got my settings on this Poltercom. I just lost an IR light with brand new batteries.
Go figure, right?
I'm gonna change it in a second. Change those lights, but I got the settings on this thing dialed in perfect.
And guys, that I was not running effects. So
Dead light.
I was wondering, I can't see chat during this?
sure.
You
The
can.
Hangouts? Yeah, I don't know how to do it. This is the
What you
first time
have
they...
to do is
Mhm.
minimize that window, like make it to where it's not full screen, and
Okay.
then shrink it to where it's like maybe a little more than half the screen,
Mhm.
and then pop up the chat tab, and then
Okay.
once you pop the chat tab back up, pop the video window back up and just slide it over, and then
Okay,
you'll
I'll try.
see chat and that.
I'll try.
Or you can take and drag your video window, like click the top bar and then drag it up into the browser window and make it a tab, and you can look at it like that too.
All right. I'll try it. I've never done this before. It never worked before. So this is great, actually. Oops. Where'd I go? What'd I do? There we go. Am I still there?
You're still there. Now,
Oh,
the one
there we go. I got it. Can you see me?
yes.
Okay. I can't see anything, just you. And now I got the chat there. So I can't see myself anymore. I don't know how it works. Let's see. There we go.
Yeah, when you see chat, then you can't, yeah.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
the only-
Let's see. Okay.
I don't really know anything about this hangout. This is the first.
Yeah, well, hey, that's okay. You can, if you have a question.
You're not moving. Wait, let's see.
Uh-oh. We got another, we got 1, 2,
Here we
3,
go.
4, 5,
Hey,
6,
LT.
7 people, I think we got.
Yes.
8 people.
Hey.
And
Oh, I wish I could fix it.
We're going to have 10.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh,
LJ said he can't join because
oh.
there's
Where'd I go?
Okay, somebody somebody has Don Vito's picture up that joined in. And I don't know who that is that has Don Vito's picture. But the thing is, if you come in here, you have to have a camera
My
and a
picture's gone.
microphone to be in here. If you don't have a camera and a microphone, then you're not going to be able to come in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to yeah.
So is my picture showing up?
Yes.
Okay,
So-
I'm just curious.
I don't know.
I'm not duty-fied whatsoever.
Can you hear me, LT?
Oh, great. No one sees me. It's my picture up.
Didn't even see you in there, bro.
Well, that's weird. The only thing. Hey, Brandon.
Brandon got in. What's up, dude? You got your microphone on, bro?
My hangout, I'm talking, but I don't see it.
No, I could hear you. I was asking Brandon if he had his microphone.
Yeah. The people in chat wanted you guys to introduce yourself.
Batteries just died. Again, I just put brand new batteries in it and it's dead already. How do you like that?
It's gonna be
Wait a
interesting.
minute. This is.
I just changed these 2 seconds ago. Y'all killing
Oh
me,
my
batteries.
God.
Okay.
Well,
wait.
I don't think mine's live. Wait, what's going on?
Not sure. Okay, that's Brandon. Brandon switched. It is you. A pig. It's been a while since
This is crazy.
it's like a hangout. So this is kind of LT. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Did you hear Merrick on the ghost box?
Yeah, I heard him come through.
Yeah, I did too. Like when I was asking about protection and everything,
Mhm.
I heard right away.
Yeah, he likes to come to help you.
Yes, and yeah, especially
Hey,
right now, considering all of the bad juju that's being sent my way.
You don't need to worry about that, trust me.
Yeah, I know you got it covered. For you guys who don't know, I know a lot of you guys.
Kat, can you see me?
What, honey? I can see a shot.
Dude, are
Okay.
you serious, man?
Okay.
Both of them just died. I just put brand new energizers in both of those and they both dead. Look,
I think his
again.
spirit just messing about with you.
Man,
Okay.
I just used 4 sets of double A's just now and they're all dead. 4 sets of double A spirits. I'm not rich, please.
For you guys in chat that are wanting to know,
Can you see me?
yeah, it's not live, but we can see your picture. For those
I'll
of
just
you
say
in chat, our friend on the far left of me, to the far left of your screen,
Oh, there you are, Wayne.
next to Anthony, the guy with the camera,
Yeah.
is
That's Brandon.
and the skull cap, we have LT, of course, then we have Wayne, next to Brandon, just turned his camera back on. We have Teresa with the adorable Yorkie. And then we have Time Lord.
Time Lord's here.
What up, Tom Lord?
My fellow
ATL.
Texan.
Hey, y'all. It's
Lord.
nice to meet you.
So great to have you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna turn this off for a second because it's just going. I'm blown away. The Ovilus, the radio shot, the Holy Grail.
How's it working for you, Wayne?
Awesome, man. I made a little modification to it.
Well,
Am I on?
You heard it just said bullshit.
So,
It just said bullshit. That came out of the Poltercom earlier too, Kat. It said bullshit twice. They didn't mean it. Yeah, this thing's awesome, man. Really appreciate that, dude.
no problem.
And I wanted to switch over. The 12150 was just hitting it. Bang, 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 bang.
Steve Huff for life. Steve Huff is God. Steve Huff is life. He's love. He's life.
Goodbye.
I love
Steve Huff is a faggot. He's gay. At the end of the day, right, I'm going to say this to everybody. I'm saying this to everybody. Angel, I hate Steve Huff. You don't like that? Fuck off.
Amen.
Simple as that.
That's right. Simple as that.
Well, I did the picture thing the other night with Gypsy. We had my picture, Mortis, and then Steve Huff, and they said Time Lord, then they said Mortis,
my picture.
and then when you got Steve Huff more, they just went crazy. They talked off of this shit. Try that test though. Put up Steve Huff's picture and ask them about Steve Huff. Boy, they'll tell you.
It's really weird how the other side has been preceding him for a while now. It's not even
There I am.
There you are. If we took our opinion completely out of it, people
Worked.
spirit box sessions across the world, in fact, it's saying the same thing, which I find
Same here.
fascinating. You too?
Yep, I've done sessions in past asking what they think about Steve Huff, and some of them really want to rip a new hole into him.
Well, yeah, I think. Oh God!
Should I be hearing everyone all at once?
Oh, damn! Someone got that fast.
He said I love, and then I'm not even gonna say the name, but
Yeah. It's like, bam. Egypt.
there he is, right on.
My goodness.
I love Irish Steve-O's like intros that he does. That's like the best thing ever. I could just watch every one of his intros like over and over.
I know. Love the trick. Here come the morons. Good point, LJ. Yeah, I'm over here like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like I'm watching that bottom chat bar because like I'm sure we had to check with a couple of people. In fact, can you go remove that James? Yeah. Okay, guys.
Wayne, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, good.
All right, let me do one thing real quick, guys. Yeah.
Why is my when I speak it's delayed?
Probably has something. Oh, because you're not watching. Okay, rather than watch chat, you probably want to come back and watch.
Yeah, I can't.
It's getting kind of laggy.
The reason it's lagging for her is because she's not watching us on her screen. She minimized so she can see chat.
Oh no, it's just getting.
I don't know how to do that.
When I hear you talk, it's like
my picture's not up.
Getting laggy. It's getting kind of laggy.
It could have something to do with your.
Yeah, how do I switch it back?
Let me do something real quick here. There we go.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's a party chat. You know what? It could be that. I removed the link because. Is it still choppy, guys?
Yeah, it's still choppy.
It may be that because we're pulling this many people in chat, it can.
Yeah, maybe so.
The connection. And I'm plugged directly in. If somebody else wants to join chat, I'll send you a private invite. So we kind of have our little panel tonight. All right, let me readjust my mic. Hold on.
Why is my voice delayed when I speak? Okay.
Your internet could be slow. Could be internet.
This is strange.
It's just lagging just a little bit.
Is real.
Yeah. Does anybody hear their voice speak later?
No, I didn't hear that.
No. Yeah, there's Cat.
All right, there we go. On some people's end, your voice may be lagging. Hopefully that isn't as choppy anymore.
Can you hear me though?
What?
No, it's good. Kat.
When I
It's
speak
good.
5 minutes later, my voice comes through.
Okay, it's good. Yeah, it's good, Kat. Whatever you did, it sounds good, Nabu.
All right, cool. Spirits have been like messing with audio even before, the lag thing has to do with internet. That's not paranormal, but they were definitely creating the static. The microphone was disconnecting. There was definitely, and it got really not dark, but it got intense. The energy was getting
in the static, there was voices in the static though.
You know what? I thought I was hearing them as well, which of course, static is, that's.
I'm hearing Kat's voice twice.
Because you got the other screen on.
You have another screen.
Yeah, I don't know how to change it.
Turn the other screen off.
You can.
I have no idea how to do it.
Do you know how to mute it?
Yeah. Stay in Hangout, but get rid of the other screen.
Okay.
Oh God, Mr. Shift is here.
The Prince of Darkness has
This is crazy.
Yeah.
I have no idea how to do it.
Bring up the YouTube page you were watching Kat's live stream on, and there should be an option on the bottom bar of the page to turn down the volume or mute it.
Yeah.
That's all you should need to do.
Turn it down or turn it off.
I just got to interrupt one thing. That overseas voice is sexy.
Yeah, I don't have a bottom bar. Just live.
Yeah, we love y'all's voices over
This
there.
is freaking.
Oh, my gravy. Sorry.
No, it's true.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all get that all the time. You know you do.
Just had to go there.
Time Lord and I are over here like, we're just from Texas, but
That's
y'all
right.
Hey, we could listen to y'all talk all day.
And
All
I'm
day
Virginia.
long.
Back in America, I need to make a break.
It's.
Damn Damn winkers.
Because I'm on my phone, but I don't know if that matters.
Yeah, are you still hearing it, Teresa?
No, I'm good, hon.
Okay. Yeah, the moderators in chat are like, damn. They're like having to like block. It's like playing whack-a-mole sometimes.
Oh, I'm good.
Like a troll.
That stuff's working great. Thank you.
They're more crazy.
Yeah. Like bam, 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 bam.
Riley, you're quiet.
Yeah. Hey, Ashley, welcome to the show. Guys, a chance too when we do like hangouts like this to kind of meet the people that are always in chat. And that some of the most awesome people, supportive people in our field.
Oh, shut.
Glad you guys. This is the last minute like idea, and I'm digging it. Like this is great. Do any one of y'all want to run a spirit box? Anyone?
Sure.
Like your own spirit boxes from your end.
I can do it in about 10 minutes time, but I've just got to see if it's actually got to work.
Okay, order. It's really your audio is like.
Don't bring me money. I'll do it. I don't care.
All right, Time Lord. I'm gonna fix the you for a second. And what spirit box are you gonna run?
The TARDIS, the little blue box.
Oh, can you show everyone what that looks like? Like what was it?
I have to grab it. It's on the table. Hold on.
All right. So what you guys in chat? Order's talking. Everyone loves like everyone's like order. You bow down. Order.
Orderism.
Yeah, orderism.
All right.
Can anybody see me still? I just can't find this.
No, can't.
We can't see you
Camera
live,
switched on?
but just hang tight. Now, the one thing, if anyone is new to the Hangouts, like Teresa, you're new to Hangouts, whenever somebody else is either doing Spirit Box or EVP, just hang back. You can even mute your mic if you need to, and allow them to run the Spirit Box or EVP with any additional noise. So if that'll help it stay nice and smooth for everybody that's watching in chat. So I'm going to get up for a minute and grab a drink of water. And Time Lord, I'm going to let you run some Spirit Box.
Okay. It's just a Memorex.
Okay.
With the name TARDIS on it. That's my little box, and I love it to death.
You get a lot with it?
I get a lot. I get a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
I went through a lot of radios, and once I got that and turned it on, I got everything.
You know, that happens for a lot of people.
That's why I just gave Wayne the, I didn't give it to him, but I sold him the 587 because I barely got anything out of it. You know?
Different boxes for different people.
Different boxes. You know? And what I use is I got a little honeycomb speaker, little mini amp that I like.
I like that.
Yeah. I got Gypsy set up with hers. She got a little setup just like mine. And I just got me a little Sony recorder that I record with. And all my setups right here, really. And I got a little camcorder with a tripod and everything. That's where I do my thing with. But if y'all want to hear it, here we go. I hope it'll come through this mic.
Oh, there I am. Ugh.
Can you hear it, Wayne?
Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it good, buddy.
Hello, spirits. How my spirit friends tonight? Asshole. Damn. Can you say hi to the true seekers tonight? I like that laugh. Who are we talking to tonight? Huh? Is that better? Thought I heard Steve-O. Yeah, Steve-O.
You guys in chat, just remember you can always come back and listen to this after. Don't wear headphones. You'll be able to hear things really well.
Spirits, can you say Cat or Wayne?
Yeah, can you see my camera now? Can anyone hear me?
Can you say order of magnitude?
Yeah.
I thought I heard Time Lord then, actually, funnily enough.
Wayne, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, good. Thanks.
Spirits, or is Angel Lana around? Anna? There's Anna. Hello, Anna.
Irish Theo, that's who we want, guys. What's up? Hello.
Steve-O, boom.
Hello. How's that?
That was, I heard a lot of stuff coming through there.
Dude, I get lots of stuff, and I record it. That's what I was saying. I record mine, and I play it back and over, and man, I get tons of stuff.
It's a good little spirit box. So
that's the main ones I hack and sell. Is those.
Do you know what? If anyone hasn't got one of those Memorex, just grab them while you can, because the prices are going to go through the roof. For the money and how cheap they are, they're great.
Yeah. I'm barely getting them for about 25. I got to talk them down, but they're selling them 35 to $40.
Wow.
On eBay?
Yeah, everywhere. I keep trying to talk people down as low as I can get it, because I sell them for like $35. That's it. You know, I don't really make nothing out of it.
Hey, you're getting spirit boxes into the hands of people. That's the cool part.
And tonight, guess what?
Is that a cost?
No.
What was that?
That's the Memorex.
Oh,
Got it.
Memorex. Yeah.
And
So
it'll be sold tomorrow.
Do you have them? Do you do them off of Facebook or off eBay, Time Lord?
What? Sell them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Both.
Both?
I go to Spirit Seekers, post it there on their thing. I go to eBay, sell it there, put it on True Seekers, put it there. Anytime I got one, I'm selling it.
I got a bunch of them. If any of y'all need like a hack shack, I've got 7 duplicates. This is going to be the last ones that I'm going to sell out of my own personal collection. I've got 7 of them. They're all duplicates. I don't need all these boxes. I've got too many. So I'm getting rid of 7. If any of you need any, let me know. I got 7 different ones that I'll sell. If you want, just hit me up wherever and whenever.
What's the price range?
Which ones do you have, Wayne?
I've got Sanji and 200V. I've got the 12184, 12792. I've got Memorex. I've got a brand new 12470 in the box unopened.
Holy Grail.
Yeah, I've got like I said, I got 7. I can't think of all the other ones offhand, but that's like 4 or 5 of the ones that I got.
Box hoarder.
Yeah, I just got too many, man. Like I've got too many. I got a pile of them, and I'm just not using all of them. I mean, there's no point in me having more than one box of each box.
And to mention that Mortuary Manor was getting rid of his boxes. He's selling his.
Really?
eBay.
What does he have?
He has a 125. He has a 587 and something else.
470, I think he's got.
True
He
Seekers.
wants he wants 250 for that 587 though. I saw that.
What? Yeah, I seen that. I was like, what?
Yeah, he's got an operation now, hasn't he? He's desperate, so he's real bad surgery, and he doesn't want to get rid of it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Ever since I got this bad boy right here, man, this is pretty much what I use 70% of the time when I'm doing ITC. But I still like my hacks.
But you know, they all have a different sound, and they
do. Everyone's got a different sound. True. They all do.
And that's what's cool. So, I think it was Brandon wanted to know, Time Lord, where to you can always inbox Wayne or Time Lord or what have you, and they can get with you on the boxes that they've got or what have you, because definitely
yeah, I'll be definitely hitting Wayne up.
Right.
Yeah, man, just hit me up. Just hit me up, man. I got. They're all all the stuff that I have. You can ask Kat. I keep all my gear in like ridiculous pristine condition. I dust it.
Oh, no doubt.
I treat it,
no doubt.
I treat it like it's my kids. You know what I mean? I wipe it with electronics cleaner. I dust it, and whenever I'm with Kat, I take all her gear and I dust it and clean it and stuff when I'm over there.
a lot of the ones that I do get a hold of usually come off of Amazon, and they price them up over there. But a lot of people don't understand. All you have to do is write them and offer them a lower price. That's,
on Amazon you can do that.
Yes, you can contact the person. Contact the person and say, hey, would you take $10 less?
Really?
They got it for, if they got for 35, go for 25, or always try to offer less for it. Not just go out and pay for it. Offer less.
Yeah, the guy that I got my first 12587 from, he had it set at First, it was an auction, right? And I was the only one getting on it. And then the last second, he took it out. I had it won pretty much. The last few seconds, he took it out of auction, and then tried to sell it for a straight flat out price at 200.
Yeah.
And so I wrote him. I said, "Dude, that was total bullshit. What you just tried to do." I said, "I'm gonna let everyone know that you screwed up, and I'm gonna get a hold of as many people as I can to let them know what you're doing right now." And they said, "Oh no, it was just a mistake. It was just a mistake." And then he put it back in auction for another 7 days. I still ended up buying it for $60.
I bid on 4 of them, and all four of them went over $200. And then I bid on this last one, and it went to 120, and I snagged it. I won the bid.
I like this bad boy right here. This one here is my favorite right now.
What's up?
Have you got a Mark 1 587 now, have you, Steve-O?
Huh?
Have you got a Mark 1 587 now?
Yeah.
Cool.
What?
So what's your favorite spirit box?
My favorite one is still my I guess my first one is currently holding off on the PS. It's just a PSP7. I modified, of course.
They're good. PSP7.
I modified it. Oh yeah,
this was my first
solid.
spirit box. First spirit box I ever bought, right here.
I like that box because I like that popcorn sound. I do. It just, yeah. Different. I think the different sounds of different boxes. That's why I think, spirits come through. Sometimes different days come through differently. On different.
I think it has something to do with the frequencies of each box. Like each box produces a different frequency of white noise.
That's
that
what
I think intersects with whatever other dimension, fourth or fifth, whatever that they exist in, and it allows them to crisscross into ours for that point of time to say something or communicate or show themselves or whatever it is that whatever might happen. And I think each radio has its own individual frequency.
Well, okay, now here's a question that I have, and I've always found different boxes to have different ones, and I know you guys, being in ghost boxes, have heard this before, but do we believe that there are, let's just say, different operators for different boxes? Like, okay, I get Paul come through a bunch of mine.
I get Paul.
You get Paul?
I get Paul.
Like, I think there's like an operator on the other side. Seriously, like,
watch my interview that I did
we get Paul
last week.
What's the other one we get? Paul and Andrew. What's the other one we've been getting, Kat? Paul and
I get Philip.
Phil. That's it, Phil. Yeah. We get Phil and Paul. We get constantly.
Yeah.
Constantly get those two names.
And it's probably like a really shitty, low-paying job on the other side. Like, damn, we're stuck at minimum wage up here, which is whatever. They're on like some 4th, 5th, 6th dimension. Well, man, these idiots can't see us. But watch them freak out every time we say, "Oh, cat," or whatever. We're all over here. Did you hear that? And they're probably laughing their ass off on the other side. Like, seriously, I
would be.
What it's like over there.
Yeah, me and Jesse been discussing that lately. Was every time you turn it on, are you getting the same spirits or are you getting different spirits?
Whoa.
And if I turn mine on and she turns, are we getting different spirits? But we'll still hear them same names, but is it, the majority different spirits? I don't know. I think so, but.
And you have to think about what, you got to look at what Frank Sumption, said. Frank never thought we were really speaking with spirits.
Yeah, aliens, wasn't it? Aliens.
He thought it was aliens.
But then isn't anything that's not of this planet sort of alien?
Yeah.
So
I discussed that last week. Was half of it, I believe, is spirits and it's angels and all that, because they tell you that. I mean, they tell you everything about heaven and death and going up. I mean, going up, going up, going up. That's all I hear. Going up, they're going up. You know, that side of it, yeah, that's all spirit. But I believe there's another side of it too. There's something else there.
Oh,
Whether I ask them. A lot of times I've asked them, you know, is it aliens? You know, and I don't believe it is. I believe it's more of a artificial intelligence or something. There's something else there.
Some sort of interdimensional energy that's able to, because we exist in a three-dimensional space.
Right.
You know, all we see is the world we live in, which is 3 dimensions. And the way I looked at it is, and Kat and I talk about this all the time, stuff like this. And it's our opinion that because we don't exist in that other dimension of space, we don't see that it's there. Like, imagine if you were a sheet of loose leaf paper. That's only 2 dimensionals. You know, 2 dimensions. That flat piece of paper is only 2 dimensions. So if we were 2 dimensions, we can't see anything outside of that. In our 3-dimensional space, you wouldn't be able to see that. So imagine that 2 dimensions is us as 3 dimensions, and everything else around us, 3-dimensional space that we see, is where the spirits live. So imagine all we can see is that one little flat piece of paper. That's all we can see. You know, and there's so much going on around us at all times that's there, but we can't see it because we're only in that little flat piece of paper. You know, that doesn't mean it's not there. It just means we can't see it or sense it, but it is there, you know?
Yeah, you know what? There was a movie recently I was telling Wayne about.
Oh, it's posted on Truth Seekers, wasn't it? Like, didn't Proving Demons post it on Truth Seekers about this dimensions and folding a piece of paper and all that sort of thing? What Irish Steve is doing now, I think.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, Irish Steve is like, God, but it's true. If you fold a piece of paper and you look through the slit, it's like there's an analogy that like this is what animals that can't see, you know, or turn cannot see. They can only see what's right ahead. Then when you come into the 2nd dimension, you see something else. Then you come to us. We see 3 dimensions, but that certainly doesn't mean that there are not many others. It would only be logical. I mean,
string theory, if you look at string theory, I'm not going to get too much into that because that's a whole show in itself. But string theory shows that could be as many as 15 different dimensions of space-time. 15 different dimensions. All we can see is 3. All we can see is 3. We exist in 3. So imagine what else is there that's around us at all times that our physical bodies just can't see or smell or hear, touch or taste.
Let me ask you something, Wayne. Have you watched the guy that did the D-Wave computers, the quantum computers?
I'm not sure.
He came out in public and just told everybody, this is what we do. This is how we made it. And where we get our information is from different dimensions that are just exactly like this. I mean, he come out and said it. You know what I'm saying?
Really? Is there a video or something I can watch on that? Because I love stuff like that.
There's a video. And I mean, he comes out and just, we get this information from the other dimensions and bring it in, and you know, it's worlds that are just like this, and we take their information, and this is where it comes from. You know, it's mind blowing that they would come out and just say that.
Is it like those collider thing? I can't remember the proper name. Those big thingy collide. No, colliders.
Yeah, you're talking about CERN. Yeah.
Yeah,
well, CERN's supposed to have one now, but
yeah, apparently there's 7 or 8 of them around the world that is in operation.
What he tells you is the first 2 that came out, because it was a video of him just telling about the quantum computers. But the first two, one went to University of California. The second one, guess where it went? Google and NASA, and it went into the NASA lab for artificial intelligence. Interesting. Very interesting.
Would you say that? Okay, Irish Steve-O, this is going to be a stupid question, but are you in Ireland?
No.
Okay. Y'all don't laugh. I don't laugh. I was going to say silly blonde, but I'm a redhead now. Okay, so.
Potato.
But you've got Irish in you,
Oh,
right?
potato.
Yeah. Oh, potato.
Oh, top of the morning to you.
Yeah, a ridiculous amount comes from my grandfather's heritage that came from him. My grandparents, they came from overseas in West Virginia in the 1800s. So.
What do I go to you?
Top of the morning to you, laddie.
Cat, I'm actually like 3 hours south of you.
Yeah.
Right on.
Order just turned off his mic. Yo, right.
Yo.
So is it, I think I asked you this on another show, but since we're talking about dimensional things and whatever, is it true, Adolf Hitler, please don't let that be my son. My son, yeah.
I'm still alive.
He would. He's old. Never mind. I can't even. Different topic. Okay. So, Order. Is it true that okay, wait. Okay. What? Wayne, did you just unban Adolf Hitler? Because
I thought it was David. I just rebanned him.
oh no! I was kidding. You know what I'm talking about.
No. It just hit me. He's gone. I got rid of him.
No, y'all.
I think it's salty. He's got no balls.
I can't see the chat. I got no idea what's going on. We got another freaking third list, slimy third list.
No, just Adolf Hitler.
Right.
But yeah, okay, let's continue. Good conversation.
Order. Yeah. In your country, is it more accepted that there are etherical beings like around, you think, than, I always hear people in the UK talk about more, oh gosh, I'm going to give this analogy, and pretty much the idiot from Spirit Encounters fucked it up for me, because I don't know if y'all heard this, okay? In Order, I don't know if you heard this, but what he was saying about those haunted dolls is that if they weren't haunted, he speaks to the creatures in the woods, where the cabin is in the woods, and that he would just put them out there and call on the fairies and the whatever, the wood spirits to come jump in the dolls. And then he'll sell it to you for $9.99.
Damn.
Cigar. Okay.
No, not really. There is a well-known forest where suicides have happened, and if you go to Paranormal X, they did an investigation with Tom Buckmaster of all people, but they caught some amazing stuff. So there is a forest where dark things happen, but it's one forest.
Tell me about this. Tell the people in chat about the suicide forest. Like, what's the story with that?
I don't actually know too much about it. You have to watch an episode with Paranormal X. I can't remember what it's bloody called, but one of it's an investigation with Tom Buckmaster, so it's very easy to find, and it's a genuine investigation. There's no fish wire or anything.
I was just about to say, wait a minute, fish wire guy.
There's a forest in Japan. Where all these people go to commit suicide. You know what? As a matter of fact, I think that there was an episode of I don't know if it was like Fact or Faked or Destination Truth. I think it was Destination Truth.
It's not quite as extreme as the Japanese forest by a long shot, but satanic worships go there and stuff. Probably just teenagers and goths. But like I say, when Paranormal X went out there with all their K2 and all the rest of it, they were getting crazy results in that forest. But that's like one forest. I mean, taking a doll to, I don't know, maybe Ranway Hill where I go, where we had the Battle of Riders and Cavaliers. I mean, Spirit can take, an interest in inanimate objects, but it's a bit rich. It's a bit rich to say, hey, have my haunted doll that's not quite haunted yet, but I'll get it haunted for you if you put your deposit down. You know what I mean?
All I can think is like a Pied Piper with some kind of paranormal flute coming out of this forest and making them go into these dolls. Is that what's going on here? I want to know.
Hey, you spirits, haunt this doll because it's going to Maggie May in Essex.
You got to hear what Mortis the Wizard captured earlier. I was talking to Mortis the Wizard earlier, and he captured what sounds like fairies all through his 587. He catches the craziest
fairies.
stuff.
Okay, I'm just saying, I do.
He catches. I mean, Mortis catches the absolute most crazy stuff I've heard out of Hack Shacks. I mean, he really does.
Mortis.
And I asked him if he would be cool if I played this because he sent me some evidence earlier. So I want to play 2 of these little clips so you can hear what this sounds like. Check
Mortis
this
made
out.
my taxi business awesome. Mortis is the reason why my taxi business thrived.
Listen to this. It sounds like a fairy giggling. Listen.
That's more evil.
That's out of a
fairy.
freaking
That's
Hack Shack. Listen
I've
again.
heard
Listen
sort
again.
Yeah.
Sounds like a leprechaun.
Steve-O, where are you?
Hey, hi,
That sounds more evil than fairy.
is that?
It does sound like a leprechaun or a fairy.
I mean, that's the craziest thing ever.
It's taking the mic, and it's taking the mic. That's what it's doing. I don't
Sounds
think
like
it's,
somebody's.
Now,
Sounds
listen to
like
this one.
someone's tickling their leprechaun.
Listen to this one. This one's a little bit quieter, so it's going to be harder to hear, but listen.
I missed that. It's like a squeal.
It's like a squeak.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah, that's hard to catch on.
Did you hear that?
It's
Hang on,
like a
let me turn the mic
squealing
up.
voice.
Hang on, I'm going to turn the mic up some. Hang on.
Mini demonic entity things.
I don't know. Can you call a Minnie Mouse voice like that? Like demonic? I don't think so.
They're from the mini dimension.
You know, that they do, what's the word? They're more of a pain in the ass than actually evil, you know. They hide your car keys and fucking things like that.
Seriously?
Why
did you ask Oom might know what they are.
Yeah.
Oh, wait
So
a minute. That was actually a slam on him, so that might could have stayed.
The underling of
I'm
Steve
sorry.
Puff blew up his nose.
Right.
Junos.
I missed that.
Should we unban him?
Who
Got
is
it.
It's
And
just
then
because I saw
was,
a picture of Steve Puff.
I was messing around with the Poltercom right after he sent me that, and I was trying to let him hear the setting that I had on it, and I asked him a question and listen to the clear response that comes out of the Poltercom.
Beers, can you say something for Mortis, please? I may not.
You heard it? I may not.
Charming.
It's so crazy. Because I may not.
It's always the swear words that get me. Like that one, you know, when I was doing it at the road testing that new 4K camera. Fucking TV. Obviously, it looks like a mini TV in my hand. It said fucking TV.
Yeah, speaking of TV, do you have any idea when y'all's first things are going to be coming out on Roku? Order?
It's being edited as we speak. Like I said, when I went to that investigation, I was so surprised at all the equipment because we've got like CCTV cameras in every room and motion sensor devices, and the list was endless. So obviously they're going through every single bit of footage. So it's being edited as we speak. So yeah, that's all I can tell you. Hopefully before Christmas. That's what I'm hoping anyway.
Cool.
But it's really, really extensive, and they're really trying to, get it right, so to say. Rather get it right than just, miss something really cool.
Yeah, you guys are doing some amazing work, by the way.
Thank you.
Totally love Jane. Everyone on your team are just such nice people. Seriously.
Yeah.
Oh, we get on so well. There's never any sort of arguments or, oh, I'm the leader today. You know, that sort of personality clash you get in a band or whatever. There's none of that. It's just everything's so smooth running. You know, no bickering
Yeah, because
or anything
Jane will
like that. So
put you
everything.
in your place.
Yeah, she fucking will. But you know, everything just runs so smooth. You know, that's what I like about it. So, where the hell's my cigarettes?
The leprechauns took them.
Why are you going to bring everything up on the leprechauns now?
And I'm afraid of them. So I just need
Somebody please draw a leprechaun and put Steve-O's head on it.
No!
Oh my goodness.
Oh, funny. Oh, there they are.
I even have someone was asking in chat, you know, well, if fairies are real, then what do they do and why are they here? Well,
I'm going to tell you an interesting story about fairies. When we were in Bodmin jail, there's a lady there. This is documented, and there's a mannequin of her. She went on hunger strike or wasn't going to eat anything, but she didn't lose any weight or die or anything, and she proclaimed it's because the fairies came and fed her each night. But she, you know, most people would have starved and died, lost weight. She didn't lose a single weight or anything, you know, and she didn't eat for like, you know, nearly a year. And then she survived the jail, but she proclaimed these fairies came and fed her. Documented. So
other dimensions, I'm telling you, man. I wish the fairies would come and like take some shit out of me, like shovel some of that extra weight off. Like, why do they have to always feed? Why can't they like make you lose weight in your sleep?
I don't know what kind of my house work.
No, guys, I don't have that struggle.
I think that one of the without getting into too much detail about where they come from, I think, or where Kat and I think they come from, but I think that there's a spirit that could possibly be, I have to say it probably might be a fairy that keeps showing itself around both Kat and I. And if you look on both of our channels, you can see where it was captured on a daytime show that Kat did with the Poltercom. And I took the clip out and I uploaded it, and she uploaded a clip. And we've caught that same exact anomaly. I mean, exactly the same anomaly on several other occasions. I caught it at when we did the Miss Molly's investigation. I had a chest camera on, and I went to go walk over to the end of the room. Kat was filming me with a handheld camera, and I had the camera on my chest. And right as I walked up to that, like I don't know what was that, Kat, on the end of the room. They had like that armoire kind of thing with the mirror on it. Kat?
Yeah, the one with the mirror.
Yeah, what do you call that? It's like a
scrying mirror.
My
like
scrying, my black
it's like a controller or something. I don't know, but anyway, when I walked up to it, you can see on the chest camera that same anomaly when it came out of the mirror and it went around my back and then went around me again and came back around the other way and then shot back into the mirror, and all that was on that chest camera at Miss Molly's.
When you say anomaly, do you mean like a white orb, that sort of thing?
Yeah, let me see. I can. I might have the clip.
I don't know. Don't y'all sense it like with different evidence? It has like a different. It's hard to explain.
With that, we know, like the Charlie picture I've got. How we got that? We always get the static clicks, and we always used to get orbs. So anywhere we hear a click, take a picture in that direction. There's always a bloody orb. Well, this time, an orb didn't come through. We got the Charlie picture. That's how that came about. So what was the difference that time? Why did it capture the big silhouette instead of an orb this time? Nothing was different, you know, to what we usually do. And we certainly didn't see it with our own eyes either. The camera picked it up. Yeah, it's standing right in front of us, blocking the TV.
You know, it's you know, there's so many different, you know, you've got spirit rods, you've got orbs, you've got anomalies that go slow, that move fast. I mean, there's so many variations, and then, you know, having to be sure that it isn't dust and it isn't, you know, that's important too. Utilizing, you know, your own, you know, you have to be your own worst critic of evidence. So
most definitely, especially when it comes to orbs. I'm not even myself. I'm not a huge fan on them because a lot of places I go have tons of dust, and it looks like something else in it. My wife years ago caught a picture with a face in it, and I don't know. I haven't caught anything like that, but the closest I ever caught to something I would say interesting is there's a bunch of them around, and normally I would figure it's just possibly dust, but one of them was bright red, and it was, I don't know. I thought there's no lights on, you know, and there's no reflection. There's no light. This is all used from a white. It would be a white flash from a camera, not a red. You know, I didn't have any red in there, so I'm not sure.
So what do you guys think the equivalent to white noise would be? What, Wayne?
Okay, I found the clip. That's so crazy, man. I can't wait to edit this stuff out and show everybody. Here, I'll show you. Let me see if you can see it. I'll do a screen share and show you guys real quick. It's really, it moves really quickly, so you got to kind of pay close attention to it. When I do the edit of it, I'll slow it down so it's easier to see. All right,
I'll try on a phone.
Screen share.
And then after you show that, then I'll propose that the next theory.
136. All right, now watch. You're gonna see it right there, 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 and there.
I'll do it again. Wait,
And
no, I
there.
can't see it 'cause my
It
damn
shows
phone.
itself 5 times. All right, watch.
Okay, watch down by the hat.
Can you try
Go
and
back. All
pause? Is
right,
that possible?
right there, 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 and there.
Man, that's moving too fast without slowing it down.
Watch.
Yeah,
Right
oh, I'm on a
there,
phone and I.
there,
Oh yeah, I saw one.
there, and there. Hang on. Let me see if I could slow it down on here. Play speed
Pause it.
slow.
Frame by frame would be cool if you could do that.
Yeah, I can do that. See. All right, just here. I slowed it down now. Check it out.
Hey.
Nice.
All right,
Nice
watch.
legs.
Check it out. Watch, watch, watch. There, there,
Oh.
there, there, and there.
Nice.
Watch again.
Yeah. We still
It's
haven't
real-
gone over the all
This
night.
is where you need to look over her her hat. Like look right over her hat, her visor. Just watch by the visor right there. Keep looking at the visor. There.
Boom. Right out of the middle of it.
There. And it goes around my back. It goes around my back twice. And if you look in the mirror, you can't see
Oh yeah,
anything
yeah.
in the mirror, you know?
It's weird how you say it doesn't reflect in the mirror. It's just like a photo. We can't see anything, but the lens picks it up. But it's clear as day. So why couldn't I see it? Why couldn't my wife see it? Why couldn't Molly see it? It was a mate of mine who was there at the time.
Well,
Zoom.
and
It
then
splits into 2 right there. It splits into 2. That's so crazy. Watch. It splits into 2. I'm going to see if I could pause it on there.
That'd be cool.
It's right here. It's a blur right here. All right. There it is right there.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
See it right there?
Look at that.
Now watch. It's gonna come on this side and it's gonna split into 2. Let me see if I can catch it. All right. You see it right here?
Starts as a dot. Boom.
Now it splits into 2. 1, 2. And then goes around my back, and then it's going to come back over here, right here, as it is again. And it goes up and around and back into the mirror. How you like that?
That, you know, that was that. I mean, And we still haven't, and I know you guys know this too, especially like order of magnitude, like, people just don't realize that, okay, like, I mean, I can't even, I don't know how many hours we got between our 2 cameras from Miss Molly's, but then you got to make the time to go frame by frame.
Yeah.
You gotta watch over and over. And for TV shows and things like that, when y'all see a good piece of evidence, that can take hours just to find that one piece of evidence. So, like visual evidence, what my question was going to be, if white noise generators, whatever, help spirits communicate audibly, what do you guys think helps them show themselves visually? Or do you have a theory? Anyone?
Well, we've got IR cams, things like that. Obviously, different ways of viewing, isn't it? I mean, like I said with that photo, my physical eyes and 2 other pairs of eyes couldn't see a 6-foot figure. Like, I'm talking less than, 30 centimeters away from us, so to say. Yet on the camera, it's clear as day. So what has the camera got but our eyes haven't got? Why did that pick up that black, big silhouette that's floating, but our eyes, we had no idea it was right there. And we had to fucking like go, whoa, what the hell? So what has the camera got that our eyes haven't got? And it's just a normal phone camera like what I'm holding now. That's what it's called. It's a normal phone camera.
Just a regular.
Maybe it filters it somehow.
I've got theories on that as well.
That I've noticed is music.
Nighttime with the light on. Music.
Okay, like when my son plays guitar, or I've just noticed a lot of things get caught when it's like they like music. Like, I don't know. Have y'all ever studied anything about birds? Like, how they can take audio and make things move just from I don't know a whole lot. Wayne probably knows more than I do, but there are certain frequencies that can actually move and make shapes and all kinds of things. If you put sand on something and then
vibration, you mean?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh yeah, that's how sound works. It's vibration. It's vibrating molecules. That's how deaf people are.
Right.
Like Beethoven used to put his head to the piano and the vibrations as I made his tune. So it is vibration, and we've always gone about raise your vibration level to speak to the higher spirits. I mean, that's got to have some relevance, hasn't it? Vibration. So music, vibration.
And does soft music versus loud music do anything?
An emotion, but that's human though, isn't it? Does spirit have emotion and feeling and thoughts, We all have songs we relate to, especially me, obviously. I'm always posting crap now.
Well, I mean, that's very interesting because if you talk about plants, they did a study, I want to say 1960s, 1970s.
Oh, yeah.
And they put plants, they gave it the same amount of water, light, everything a plant would need, except the only difference is, in the study, they would play classical music in one, and over here would be like death metal in the other. And the classical music thrived very well, and the deathcore music, well, they shriveled up and died.
Clearly, they haven't got good taste.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, I do remember.
Now, see, that's interesting.
Very much so.
That's kind of an area that I'm interested in, is what causes, what could maybe accentuate and create more visual evidence, like what you got with your Hat Man, what we got. Remember the figure we got going behind the mini, on the wall. Some of these epic catches are kind of they're all intriguing to me, but then I'm weird. Well, y'all are weird too.
I was thinking the same thing.
So
we're the good type of weird, though.
It's a good type of weird, yeah, that's right on.
Right. Yeah, whole different thing. And you know, that I find interesting. And have many of y'all done the feedback loop visual ITC? You know, pointing the
the camera at the camera.
Yeah, the camera at the camera. And are we just trying to make pictures, or are we really?
Well, that was something the skull experiment did. It was called the Alice experiment, and it was take a camcorder and shoot it to a mirror that shoots it to a mirror, and then shoots it back into the viewfinder, and they were catching all kind of stuff on it, you know.
Right. That's a really interesting experiment. Like that's.
I'd love to do that someday, you know.
I know, right? Well, Time Lord, you're in Texas. Where are you at in Texas?
I'm down right next to Houston, right outside of Houston, east of Houston.
We're not that far. You're not really.
No. I already told Wayne he comes down I-10, he can stop in anytime.
I can't go down that far for me.
No?
No, I got a warrant down there, I think.
Probably do.
What a surprise.
We'll hide you in the trunk.
There we go.
I think Death Maiden's going to pop on and join us. I said, I need some girls in here, damn it. So she's like, oh, all right. I'll
well, one of the other things, when you start talking about this, me and Gypsy been talking about lately, when you say the word spirit, what are we talking about? And the only thing we can come up is energy, right?
Right.
Their energy. But back to where you were saying, you know, I mean, they'll tell you they're hot, they're cold. Apparently they eat food because we feed them all the time. I mean, it was really weird. I went out to the graveyard and I told them, well, when I come back, I'll bring you some donuts or something. Man, they hounded me for a week. Where's the donuts? Where's the donuts? Yeah.
Well, you know.
We're talking about energy. I mean, you know.
And when you do, if you're a practitioner of magic, like I am, you give offerings. So
that's kind of what we've been doing, yeah. I've done kind of lunch recordings. I'll invite them to lunch, and they love tuna fish. I don't know why, but I made some tuna fish. Hey, y'all come on over eat some tuna. Oh yeah, we love tuna, you know. And
man,
it's weird. It's really weird.
Hey, Kat.
Yeah.
I'll think, you know, near Yule, I think you should burn the Yule log and record a session. You might get something really good.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I've got the logs, and then I've got some of the you know, that colored stuff you can throw on your fire, and it'll.
Yeah, I can't remember the name.
That would give it. It's like
Yes, I did. I just
sparkly.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have
to colors. It's like a color.
The Yule log, though, you have to actually go out and personally pick the right one, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
That's what I've been taught.
I thought Yule log was like a Christmas cake. I don't know why.
No, that's just some.
It's different things too. Kind of like there are different woods you would want to encase things in, like acacia wood is something that is recommended if you do encase something. It's considered a quote unquote holy wood. So I think different woods also, if you burn them on or in a fire pit or what have you, will, I don't know if it's the smell of the wood or what it is that makes the difference, but oh my God, what is up with the Steve Huff people?
Well, I told you I told you as soon as you put something in that chat when the other guy was there.
All right, check this out. I just found another clip from Miss Molly's. You can hear a little girl. This is disembodied. The little girl goes, "Help!" Watch. Listen really closely. You'll hear it. I'll play it again. Goes, "Help!"
That was like, was that on a recorder or the spirit box?
Hang on. It's a live video.
Oh, that was caught just via.
That was caught on the camera's microphone. Yeah, see, this is a camera.
Like, when you get stuff like that, screw a bunch of, Wonder Box. I won't even. Y'all are all smoking this stuff. Like.
I wonder why anyone's buying it. It's what it is.
For $1,300+ is beyond me.
He came out and he said it was only worth $600.
No. That was before Nick Groff sold out, the whole paranormal field and put that shit on TV. But once that episode aired, then he put up on his website that he's no longer selling the base model.
Yeah.
And now
the
you can
new
only get
improved model.
And it's like, you've got the Poltercom, okay? Or a Hatchback or whatever. But you have a Poltercom, which base model's $399, or you can go for that. It's just, it befuddles me as to, did y'all see Glenn Miller's rant the other day? Like North Nottingham? He was like, there are just some days you just want to hit yourself in the head. And it's not.
Every time I see a Steve Huff video, those are those days.
I second that.
Yeah.
Dude, what's crazy is at night, at this picture right here, there's a painting in the room. And every time you go near the painting, you get these crazy spikes, these EMF spikes. Mm-hmm. And it's not constant, though. It'll go up and down, up and down, up and down. And then I took a still shot picture with a Sony still shot IR camera of Kat right in front of that mirror, and you see these 3 orbs floating over her head.
I remember that. Me and Gypsy was watching it, and we kept saying, the picture, go on the picture on the wall. There's something about that picture,
Let me see if I can find it. I think I got the picture. It should be right here. Yeah, here it is right here. This is it right here.
Just saying, Kat, if you need another girl in, I think Zara might join.
All right, check it out.
Come on in, Zara.
Screen share. Share. All right, check it out. This is the picture right here. I took this picture of Kat, and this is the painting right there. If you look, you can see the 3 orbs floating right over her head.
Oh.
Right here.
Why is one smaller than the other 2?
I don't know. It's crazy. I've seen that formation before. In fact, I think we caught. Let me see. These are just infrared stills from that night. There was another thing that I captured, like this right here. I don't know what this is. Looks like 2 eyes almost. And then that same formation looked like something was moving right here. Trying to see. There was another picture that had those 3 orbs in it. That's the painting right there. Mm-hmm. Itself. The painting just kept getting crazy, and you can see Kat's holding up the K2 meter to the painting right there, and it's going off.
Creepy ass painting.
Yep, it's crazy. Something's up with that painting. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a beautiful picture.
The whole time you were saying something about the little girl right there in that wardrobe. We were saying painting. No, the painting. Go with the painting.
Yeah, this kept creeping open. This door on this this armoire dresser thing kept opening up and creeping. Yeah, it was that place was really awesome, man. It's a beautiful place. Oops. All right, there we go. Yeah, beautiful place.
I think Cat and Wayne should move to England.
I don't think it's
Cat,
divided.
Cat, you can't hear you, Cat.
She's trying to get Death Maiden in, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, her, I didn't know her sound was off.
Yeah.
Who was that troll? Was it Tough, was it? Or was it just some random dude?
Let's see.
No, that person could spell, so it wasn't Steve Hoff.
Here's another one for y'all. Me and Order was talking the other day about the Mortis video about things getting in your head from the spirit box.
Yeah.
And again, here we go with the what are spirits, their energy. What's a spirit box? It's energy and frequency, right? Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay. Now here's something to think about. What's a cell phone? Frequency and energy. Think about that. Everybody's got a cell phone.
Anyone ever had a creepy phone call? Like, it sounds like...
Yeah, we've had that happen. Like sometimes we'll be talking on the phone and then some weird, creepy thing will come through, like a voice or something.
Yeah.
Well, no, this is a lot of people have got this on YouTube. It's like a demonic. If you type in like demonic cell phone call, I mean, I've had it 3 times so far, but it sounds like weird breathing and shit. You can't hear the other person. They can hear it too, but you can't hear each other. And it sounds almost like someone's talking in Russian, but with a horrible demonic. It's crazy shit. Like, if you just type on YouTube, creepy, cell phone call, or cell phone call. Lots of people have experienced it. So that's something that taking over, hijacking the cell network. I can't understand what it's saying, but it's pretty fucking.
Just a curiosity: is that a landline or cell phones that they're using?
Cell phone. Lots of people experience it. On YouTube, loads of people have had it. Like, what's this weird, creepy, demonic call we're getting? But I've experienced it 3 times so far. I've had it.
I've had a recording, but not like that.
Shopping when I rang the woman back and I said, "Did you hear what I thought you just heard?" And she goes, "Yeah, I did hear it." I said, "That's great." So I know some parties do hear it, but you can't hear each other. It takes over completely.
All right. Hold on. I'm going to try to post the link up real quick for.
I think the only weird thing I've had is, and it was like 2 days ago, I ran down to the store somewhere and I was blasting my music and I swear I heard a voice through the radio in my truck. And that's the only thing really weird.
Yeah, right.
People report that happening a lot. I've seen lots of interviews and stuff like that of people going to like a really active location and then when they leave having something come through their stereo on the way home. I've even had some people that I knew, actually a lady that I knew really well, her daughter passed away.
Hey.
You have to
smash that one. It's
Throw.
Smash it.
Steve Hoff is a faggot.
Get him!
Hey, fuckboy.
Come on, ban me already. I'm fucking waiting. Keep off this guy.
Well, maybe we don't want to. Maybe you're just a freaking idiot. We don't want to. Just
Henry,
want to watch
you're
you.
Only listening to you.
Can't even.
Get in.
Doesn't even have a good voice.
What do you think?
That way he
Fuck you,
can
man.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Bitch.
Okay.
I'm trying to minimize.
Go buy a guitar amp and spray it and sell it on for a couple of grand.
Stop blocking me.
Oh, you can permanently do it too. Bam!
Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted by a cockboy there, somebody that I knew.
Small cock.
No cock, more like it, little pinochle. Anyway, this lady I knew had her daughter died, and from time to time, she would turn her radio on in the car, and the radio would tune itself to a station that would play like one of the songs that they used to listen to. They drove in the car together and stuff like that, and that used to happen a lot. So I think that they absolutely can manipulate car stereos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, I mean, energy's energy, and anything that runs off of energy or anything that has any kind of electromagnetic base to it, any solid state electronics, it's not a far stretch to think that if they could manipulate energy or what they're composed of, it's not a far stretch to think that they can manipulate any sort of electronic device.
I found the phone quite relevant because of how clear I was. I couldn't understand what it was saying, and I don't know what type of entity it was. It certainly didn't sound nice, quite threatening actually, and a weird breathing. But it was so clear, you know. And it, you know, like I said, lots of people report this happening. It's like all over YouTube at the moment, and you know, like I said, I've had it happen 3 times myself. But it's interesting that that can be so clear, and if they could get through, and that is them, and that's not some technical cock. It doesn't sound technical because it's so. I can't describe it. Go on YouTube and search it, you'll see what I mean. Like, whoa, you know what I mean? A lot of people report all over YouTube.
Hey, Zara. Yeah, guys, I had to take the link out of chat because it's not getting grabbed quick enough, and then idiots like that one a second ago got in. So.
See, that's what happened. They put it on that Facebook, that ITC Collective group. Hey, look, Cat Angel put a link in it. Everyone jump on it. And then all of a sudden, we got like 50 fucking Huff lovers joining in.
Yeah, but they won't show their actual face, which is funny.
Oh, no.
Wow.
If somebody wanted to, you know, if somebody wanted to actually have an actual debate, just show me your face. I'll let you come in.
That'll never happen. No, nobody knows what the fuck he's talking about. All the ones that do know,
they're all pussies. They're all pussies.
Yeah, either haven't been with him long enough to look into him further, or aren't intelligent enough to actually look into his shit.
Or part of his pyramid scheme, one of the two.
It thrives on the newbies. That's the whole thing. They don't care about the 18,000 people that left his channel after that Tuesday. They're going for the new people. They don't care about the new.
Hey, I'm on.
That's in the maiden made it.
Hey,
Maiden.
Hi. Oh, Echo.
What's up, Maiden?
How you guys doing?
Hanging out.
Hello. Hi, Time Lord, Wayne. Hi, everyone.
What's up? All right.
Hey, Death Maiden.
My phone time.
To keep track of, make sure Cockboy don't come back.
Hello. How you guys doing?
Somebody got a squeaky mic.
Or Death Maiden.
Hi, Zara. Hi.
Someone has their something turned up too much because I'm hearing like
I think it's Death
All right,
Maiden.
I gotta turn off my. I gotta mute my computer.
Yeah.
That's what
there
it
you
is.
go.
There. I think that's better.
Oh.
That.
Hold up.
It's going quiet now.
It accident.
Making sure these trolls can
If you listen closely, you can hear another Huffenite spew a bullshit rant somewhere.
Okay.
Riley, water.
One second. I'm gonna set this here.
Whew. Yeah, I love how they just jump in and then peer on.
I wish I had Doom's voice. I could say, "Hey, moron, fucking moron," in such a cool manner.
I still gotta watch
My thing
that.
not working right.
Moron, fucking moron shit.
Huh?
Yeah, I gotta show y'all. I got some videos and some screenshots I need to send y'all. Some stuff y'all gonna get a kick out of. Just crazy, man. So crazy. Some people, you know, they got some wackos out there. I tell you.
Oh, totally.
Goofballs, a few fries short of a whole Happy Meal.
Riley, you're underwater.
I don't think they even had the fries in the Happy Meal. It's just an empty box.
Right?
With a turd in it.
Signed Steve for 500. You know, like.
Turd box 5,000.
Turd box 5,000.
I mean, seriously, why would you spend $1,600 on something like just to buy the parts and yourself? Even if you wanted that crap, you could buy the parts yourself for like $300, something like that, $350.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, or you're gonna spend him $1,600, or you can spend $399 and have this beautiful thing.
That thing is awesome.
Why
that
would
is
you,
love. That is.
Yeah, that was.
why would you want $1,600 when you could spend $399 and have one like this?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
Poltercom is awesome.
Yeah, I gotta replace my cameras first before I get that bad boy. Sadly.
I'm broke. I can't. Yeah, but it's awesome.
I'm still waiting for my Memorex. It's still on the way. It's still.
Oh, Memorex is awesome, Zara.
Cunt.
Riley, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
Underwater.
That's funny. As soon as I turn it on, the first thing it says.
You're in a submarine, Riley. You're sounding like Steve Huff's shit shacks he's got.
Yeah,
it's that.
Yeah, you are underwater. You can't do much, but you can do all for fuck's sake. Yeah, you can have to excuse the look of me. I haven't long got out of bed, so and I can't be bothered to get dressed yet.
You look.
Having a hard time hearing you, Zara. I think your microphone might be a little too low. There you go. There you go.
It's on loud.
There you go. It sounds good now.
Okay. Another troll.
Wow, that one didn't even put any effort in. A, B, 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 B.
Yeah.
I mean, what the hell?
I've seen the
All right.
some of the best of evidence online. Maybe you should get in for a ghost session, you guys, sometime.
Funny that people would go through all the trouble of sitting there making accounts just to get banned in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
It takes you like what, 10
really
minutes to make
fucking mind that they would make my account.
Can the Huff fans ask Steve Huff if he's leaving any condoms around lately?
Oh, that's.
Or is that just for his boyfriend?
That didn't even look like a good one, dude. That looks like one of the ones you paid like 25 cents as a kid and you turn the little knob. You know?
Oh, idiot.
Got a funny picture, man. A friend of mine made. Let me see if I can find it. Y'all have to see this picture. It's freaking hilarious. Let me see. I think I got it on here. Almost fell over laughing. Some of y'all might have seen it already because it's under one of my posts on Facebook. So y'all may have seen it. Hang on.
Now, Hook wants a man, Filipino man. That's why his wife left him.
Okay.
Following it out, I see it.
Oh, right, there we go. Right.
Doing a
It almost looks like is someone making breakfast, or is it what is it?
No, I think that must be my rice time.
Oh, well then.
Nice to spirits the hoovering. See, we've been talking about Steve off and they feel dirty, so they're clean up.
These people are dedicated, man. They didn't like slamming it tonight.
Exit from web.
They do make me laugh. You know, there's so much time and effort is going in to go on to like Cat's stream and everything, just to just to post stuff and get banned.
Yeah.
In a way, it's actually really dedicated.
You can admire that, yeah.
Yeah, you'd think it'd be about 100 people, but it's probably just the same 5 people creating more accounts.
Here you go. Here you go. Watch this. This is funny. You got to see this picture. Check it out. Watch. Hang on.
Hold on, lock screen on.
Who is that on there?
George Brown.
Oh, really?
Look, George Brown. Anybody need a geobox fire extinguished? Too funny.
That's funny.
That's pretty good.
My friend made that the other day.
That was a good one.
And it's
What, Riley?
What, Riley? Riley, breathe. You're underwater, bud. Breathe. Take a breath.
That was the most expensive box ever, with the most ever, and it has sellotape on it. For fuck's sakes, sellotape.
What?
I don't know. I just feel like I heard the end of a bad joke, but didn't catch the beginning.
Salad paper? Salad?
Sellotape.
This is getting funny.
I'm missing out as usual.
Oh, Steve-O.
Salad paper.
I'm missing something. I'm like,
No, you were right. Salad paper.
Oh shit!
Tape on the wires, hence why it catches fire. That's the joke.
You might want to trademark it though. Steve Huff might nick it.
No, man, you can have a salad paper.
The salad box.
Salad box.
Salad box?
The new and
Yeah, for all
improved
the healthy
salad box.
spirits to come through. For all the healthy spirits to come through.
So you have healthy spirits communication.
How'd you like to be the person who saved all that $1,300, got it, and then he's like, oh, no, I'm sorry, I got a new thing, and it's better, more
the
expensive.
asshole portal. Or whatever the fuck it's called.
Now,
asshole portal.
next version. That way I consistently can
That's what he did with Sanchez.
Hey,
Dirty
has anyone told
Sanchez.
me Has anybody
Dirty Sanchez.
you've not seen him pushing anything as his stuff anymore? Like
I don't know if he's still app building. I haven't seen any of his stuff. Period. I don't know about him and him falling out, but
they're not clearly going. I'm sure Sanchez is thinking, "Wow, I took that fucker's side and I lost all my business, and now he's giving it all free to the free app guy." If you guys are friends with Matt Payne, sorry, but I mean,
Do you think I would be doing business with if I was giving away free app?
have that actually on audio tape. Why would I
Something
do
just froze up.
So the way Huff repaid Anthony for his loyalty was.
I can imagine how he paid Anthony.
The yellow condoms there for.
Dang.
Waiting for it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
I've got evidence clips. I need to. I really got to start posting these so y'all can see some of them.
House fixing Dixie.
Let me see. I captured.
That's what I was doing because they were like hissing and grabbing.
I got my kids wanting sugar gliders now.
I think I'm using the whole sugar glider crate. Yeah.
I almost got one, but I got a pet squirrel instead.
They're so cute.
You got a pet squirrel?
Yeah.
Seriously? A squirrel, like an actual squirrel?
Yeah, it was a baby squirrel a long time ago. It was a big cage.
I call them my squirrel friends.
There's actually there's a video on Facebook of somebody going around with a pet squirrel.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10 though, when you get into adults, they're gonna you probably just need to release them though. they tend to bite more.
Did they bite?
Mine really didn't. If he didn't know you, he might nibble a little bit harder. But other than that, no, he was good until I think a maintenance man went in there and tried to pet it when I wasn't there and didn't tell me. And because he had a squeeze mark on it, I found it dead when I came home from leave. With squeeze marks on him and some blood coming out. So I think he bit him.
Oh no! Oh.
Yeah, bastard didn't tell me he's coming through.
Terrible.
Oh, Glenn, you really are on one.
He always is.
What I miss?
Glenn, that noise sounds like a squeaky wheel. It must be Huff wheeling his crap to the shift in his barrow. That's funny.
So it's super early in the morning in the UK now. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 2 in the
Yeah,
morning
been up all
here.
night.
Chicago.
Well, it's 5 to 8 in the UK. It's 5 to 9 by me.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
5 to 3 here, almost 3 o'clock.
I've been up all night hanging out with Kat and everybody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the crowd.
No regrets.
Everybody's smoking.
Hey Wayne, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We can hear you.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure. I get disconnected before.
Yeah, I wonder where he went.
Yeah, disappeared. And then I got back on, and it was right there.
All right.
Leave you for my 2 hours.
Do what, Riley?
I said I'll probably have to go because I have to get ready for my stream in 2 hours.
Live stream 2 hours.
I think he said he's got to get ready to go because he's got to
Order,
live
when do
stream
you
in 2 hours.
sleep?
We're gonna get off of this one and just roll over into the live stream.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. We got plenty of time to make ourselves look good, Riley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that music?
That was like my ringtone for my phone.
Pretty good.
What is the name of that song, Wayne? Oils?
Yeah, we okay. Yeah, some.
The wheels on the bus go round and
Round
round.
and round. That's what I was thinking.
That's what it sounds like. Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round.
Round and round. Round and round.
Come on, everybody, community.
I'm laughing, baby.
Yeah, we ride the little yellow short bus.
Oh yeah. It's called. It's by Lord. It's called the Royal. It's called Royals.
Oh my God, another one? And there's more.
Hey guys, I'll be right back. I gotta.
Okay.
Do something, yeah.
Dear, oh dear. They do that.
The legend, the myth.
I tell you what, we should give them all a gold star.
Or kicking face.
Zara, do you have your camera off?
Who?
No.
Is that your camera is off?
My camera's not off.
Okay, I just can't see you, so I guess it's my.
Yeah?
It's my. Yeah, it's weird. Some of the pictures aren't coming out, but you know, and just the pic. Yeah, but.
Start to wave.
Good morning, Jake.
Oh my gosh.
Apparently, I'm hard to hear.
Yes, you are.
And to
Just a
see
little
too.
Hang on. Let me try and
He's
find.
back.
Let me find my. Oh.
What time? Order? What time are you going on?
2 hours.
Oh dang!
2 hours. We'll be online. Right.
I always miss Truth Seeker live stream.
Man, I'd give anything if somebody would just deliver Whataburger to my house right now.
Coffee. Be right back.
Well, people don't know what Whataburger is.
Don't know.
I don't know.
How's that, guys?
It's a really good hamburger place.
How's that? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you. You can't see you.
Oh well, one's better than the other.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Catch you guys later, all right?
Bye.
Couple of hours,
My
right?
order.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks for
Oh, man.
Get some rest.
I haven't got a clue what he said then. I'll see you in a couple of hours.
Yep.
Bye, Mr. Shifty.
Mr. Megaloo.
I think
Yeah, order of Megaloo.
Wayne must have gone to bed. We lost Wayne.
Oh no.
I wish I could see you too, Kat. Must be my camera.
Yeah. You know, I wouldn't put anything past anything tonight. 'Cause issues are going on. I can't believe guys in the UK, like, you literally hung all night into the morning. You're right. We're still in this time. It's 2 in the morning. But yeah. I guess I guess it's
That's all night. Wow.
I know, right? That's all night. Yep. My phone actually went dead. Like, it's dead. Which, yeah, we've been on 10, 11, 12, 5 hours? Get out.
Wow.
Makes me feel like a pussy for not staying up till 4 to watch Suits.
I would have been on earlier, but I had to get some beauty sleep.
Yeah. Now I need to go get mine.
Beyond beauty sleep.
Right?
Oh, gosh.
Well, you know, we got to do this. We got to do this more often. This is fun having everybody on.
This is great.
Interesting.
That's why I like doing the Saturday morning ones, because anybody can join in, and 9 times out of 10 it doesn't start off as paranormal whatsoever. It's just good fun.
What is that? Like 2 hours?
It's normally 2 hours, but today it's only going to be an hour and a half because my best mate's boy has got his birthday party today.
Okay. Will be 2 hours from now that you're on?
Today will be an hour and a half.
Okay. I might be there. Be the first time.
Oh, it's good.
We might get one going Sunday or Monday. I think Ray is hold on, I'm getting feedback from somebody.
Yeah, I'm getting feedback.
Anyway, I'm still getting feedback, but
yeah.
Me too.
Ray in order in last week, and Sunday or Monday, we're supposed to put on another one and do necromancer.
Okay. That sounds good.
Hey guys, I was wondering, I can't see anything on the camera at all. Just the
You must be Jessica. I'll get with you on Facebook. Like a private. I'll pass it on.
yeah, I don't know. It's I can see, your standard picture, but not live.
Somebody's got an echo.
I can hear an echo.
I don't know.
Somebody's got both of them on.
I've got both on, but my volume's here.
Hold on, let me see who's got the I'm gonna.
It could be me. I don't know what I'm.
Okay, it's Jessica.
It's her.
Come on.
It was her.
Yeah, honey.
All right.
All right, guys.
All good now.
All right, well, I guess we're gonna say goodnight. The phone's dead, and Wayne went for a date, and
he's back.
There's Wayne.
We may get the fire thing tomorrow night, maybe. Do some fire RTC out on the porch by the lake.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. See what we get. But I would say between those box and that Ovilus rocked it. That I can't wait to go back and listen and look at the data bank. I mean, it just got too many
Yeah, the
Stigmata
was crazy.
That it was great. It was great. But anyway, of course, I didn't get to the spirit dice, so I'm gonna have to do that maybe tomorrow night too. So
okay.
I'll have to watch your show back later, Kat, when I'm at home this evening.
Yeah, and let's try to do this, guys. I think we have a pretty good bunch of people here with lots of cool theories.
It's good.
If you guys are willing to come on, I'd love to have you guys on as our ITC panel.
Oh.
I think it'd be fun.
Right on, right on.
Yeah.
I've been talking about doing it, with her and proving. Anyway, so yeah, having other theories across the board, that's when you learn the most. You get a bunch of like-minded people like you with some cool shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I agree. You can do it while you're in your pajamas too. Look.
Agreed, Kat. I'm in my dressing gown.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Each and every one of you, thanks for coming in and hanging out tonight. And,
okay, thank you.
Keep watching. I'll do another thing if there's going to be another event tomorrow, what have you.
Okay.
But on Facebook, the new group is now called Southern Angels Paranormal Investigators and Investigations. So you won't find it under Paranormal Portals and Legends. The name of the group has been changed to Southern Angels Paranormal Investigators and Investigations. So it's got a whole new detail as to what the group is. We have about 5,700 members. So if you guys want to come and share, and it's all kind of been being revamped to do what we do.
Brilliant.
It'd be cool if some of y'all popped on, did like a live 1 hour stream or, something. We can start a schedule of having some of the top people pop on and share a little bit about how they got into it and what they use, and we can make some really cool things, I think.
Okay.
So.
Sounds interesting.
All right, guys.
I
love y'all. And I'll see y'all real soon.
Okay.
All right, and if you're still awake, you can join me in 2 hours on the Truth Seekers channel for our live stream.
I'll try, Zara.
Sounds good.